Costco has plenty of deals on sale this week. One of them, I have to be honest, is $30 cheaper at Amazon. As for the rest, it's a completely different story. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. 1. Anchor 521 Powerhouse Portable Power Station. Anchor is replacing this entire line with a new touchscreen model, so Costco needs to clear the shelves before hurricane season hits the East Coast. As a result, the price has crashed from $219.99 to $139.97. The station features 6 output ports, including 2 standard USB-A outlets and a pure sine wave inverter that protects CPAP machines during power outages. Before putting it in your cart, flip the box over and scan the barcode with Google Images. Amazon is still listing this exact model for $189.99. 2. Duracell 2,500 lumens Smart Rechargeable Flashlight 2-pack. This shipment arrived with a high percentage of short charging cables incorrectly packaged in the boxes, forcing Costco to pressure the manufacturer into subsidizing the remaining stock. The listed price of $29.99 plummeted to a mere $14, indicating it was a clearance item. The anodized aluminum body is IPX4 waterproof, and the 2,500 lumen light illuminates a backyard from 150 feet away. A less noticed feature is the internal lithium battery, which can reverse charge phones via the auxiliary USB-A port in emergencies. 3. Braun Series 8 Shaver. Braun just announced a new AI chip for recognizing beard density, and the Series 8 was immediately flagged as a Death Star to clear the way. The price dropped from $169.99 to $99.97, while Target still sells the stripped-down version for $145. The 40-degree rotating shaving head follows the jawline closely without irritating the skin. The included charging dock automatically dispenses alcohol solution to clean, lubricate, and dry the blades after each use, eliminating the need for manual intervention. The next product is something I recommend everyone keep in their trunk. Not just because it's cheap, but because its steel can do what the cheap sets at Home Depot can't. 4. Crescent 85-piece Professional Tool Set. Crescent changed its case design to a composite style with metal latches, so the old plastic case sets were slashed by Costco to $19.97 from $29.99. The heat-treated chrome vanadium steel prevents stripping screw heads under heavy torque, and the oil-resistant rubber grips stay firm even when your hands are greasy. The case features intuitive organization, making it easy to find the right size in low light. Throw it in your trunk or garage cabinet to handle 90% of household repairs without wasting money on a handyman. 5. Sony WH-CH7 20N Noise-Canceling Headphones. Sony is killing off this wholesale exclusive model to sync production lines for the next-generation Ultra ANC chips. The price is down to $79.97 from $129.99, while Walmart is still at $109. The ultra-soft synthetic leather ear pads don't press hard against your temples, making the design perfect for those wearing reading glasses or hearing aids. The battery lasts 30 hours, enough for a transcontinental flight without charging. One honest point: the plastic frame is a bit thin. Don't bend it too aggressively. 6. CyberPower 6-Outlet Swivel Surge Protector. New UL standards this year require a next-gen automatic shutoff circuit, forcing CyberPower to recall the old design. Costco cut prices deep for a quick liquidation combo, $11.97 for the 2-pack, down from $19.99. Each unit has 6 AC outlets that swivel 90 degrees to avoid blocking other plugs when using large power bricks, 2 smart USB ports, and 1,200 joules of surge protection with a grounded LED status light. That's $5.98 per unit to protect your TV and PC from lightning during storm season. 7. Nespresso Vertuo. Next coffee and espresso maker. Nespresso is clearing stock to regain consumer trust after first-generation barcode reader errors. This Costco batch is the firmware-fixed version. The bundle price dropped from $189.99 to $119.97. Buying the machine and milk frother separately on the Nespresso website costs $229. That $100 difference is in your hands this week. The 7,000 RPM centrifusion technology creates thick, European standard crema, and the frother handles hot or cold milk in 60 seconds, almost silently. If you're cooking for the whole family and don't want to split it into 2 batches, the next item is worth a look this week. 8. Gourmia 7-quart large-capacity air fryer. Gourmia is preparing to launch a line with integrated remote monitoring cameras later this year, so this mechanical button model will have to be discontinued. Priced at $34.97 from $49.99, it's hard to find a 7-quart model under $35 on the market. The inner pot is large enough to hold a whole 5-pound chicken, and the frying basket has a PFOA-free non-stick coating. One honest point: the outer plastic casing easily attracts fingerprints and grease, requiring frequent wiping with a damp cloth. 9. Pyrex 12-piece glass food storage set. Pyrex changed its lids from traditional blue to smoky gray silicone, so Costco is liquidating the old lid stock for $14.97, down from $24.99. The glass containers inside are identical. Heat-resistant borosilicate glass that doesn't absorb odors or food stains and doesn't release toxins like plastic. The BPA-free lids are completely airtight. You can go straight from the fridge to the oven to the dishwasher without changing containers. Macy's is currently selling this set for $29.99. 10. Lodge 12-inch seasoned cast iron skillet. With heavy goods logistics costs rising alongside diesel prices, Costco decided to move the Lodge line to its online channel and lowered the remaining warehouse stock to $19.97 from $27.99. This is 100% cast iron made in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, pre-seasoned with natural vegetable oil to create a physical non-stick layer that lasts forever without Teflon or chemical coatings. It retains and distributes heat better than any stainless steel or aluminum pan in this price range. Searing steaks, baking cornbread, or camping? One pan does it all and can be passed down for generations if you know how to re-season it properly. 11. FoodSaver FM 2000 Vacuum Sealing System. Buying meat in bulk at Costco and portioning it for the freezer is a great money-saving habit, but freezer burn will ruin that effort if you only use regular zip bags. The FM 2000 is now $49.97 down from $79.99, creating a completely airtight seal that extends food freshness 5 times longer than traditional storage. One thing to know: the locking mechanism requires pressing both corners quite firmly until you hear a click. Those with weak hand joints will need some practice. But for anyone buying meat by the pound at Costco every week, this machine pays for itself on the first trip. Costco is secretly pressuring a famous kitchenware brand to liquidate old forged carbon steel stock due to a woodblock design change. Watch out not to buy a rusty version. 12. Cuisinart Triple Rivet 15-piece knife block set. The full-tang carbon steel blades are forged from tip to handle, with 3 stainless steel rivets holding the handle perfectly tight. This is the standard for professional restaurant knives, not typical retail sets. The set is $49.97 down from $79.99 because Cuisinart changed its woodblock supplier, so the old wood stock has to go. The steel inside is unrelated to that decision. It includes everything from a chef's knife and bread knife to kitchen shears and a thick wood cutting board. Upgrade your entire kitchen in one purchase without paying restaurant prices. 13. Westinghouse Solar Pathway LED Lights 8-pack. Westinghouse is upgrading to higher efficiency monocrystalline panels for the next batch, so the current stainless steel batch is down to $19.97 from $39.99. These feature stainless steel bodies and cast glass lenses, not cheap plastic. The starburst light effect on the ground at night looks much better than the price suggests. Each light produces 20 lumens to clearly mark pathways without glare, and the NiMH AA batteries are easily replaceable after a few years. Stop by Home Depot for a comparison. A single plastic Hampton Bay light. There is $4.97. Here it's $2.49 for real steel and glass. 14. Technor Apex Commercial, grade 50-foot hose. A rubber gasket defect in the first-generation couplings caused some customers to complain about leaks. Technor sent a whole batch of upgraded silicone gaskets to Costco to bundle in the box and lowered the price to $17.97 from $34.99. You are buying the fixed version at liquidation prices. The 500 pounds per square inch anti-kink reinforcement and crush-proof forged brass couplings can handle being dragged over concrete. It's 20% lighter than traditional rubber hoses, making it effortless for seniors to coil. 15. Greenworks 2,000 pounds per square inch electric pressure washer. Greenworks is pushing all users toward its 60-volt battery ecosystem to sell separate batteries, leaving the corded model at $99.97 from $149.99. The noteworthy feature inside the now-defunct machine is its induction motor, which runs much quieter and more durable than the cheap brushed motors flooding the market. It boasts 2,000 pounds per square inch with a flow rate of 1.2 gallons per minute, an integrated soap dispenser, 4 quick-change spray nozzles, and large wheels for easy maneuvering on grass. Washing cars, removing moss from concrete patios, polishing wooden porches after the rainy season, tasks previously requiring a professional, can now be done in a morning. Finding beach chairs under $25 in the middle of summer is rare. This week is the exception, and it won't last. 16. Tommy Bahama. Reclining backpack beach chair. Costco met its July 4th holiday sales target earlier than expected and had to lower the price of remaining stock to make way for back-to-school items, down to $24.97 from $39.99. The chairs feature a lightweight, rust-resistant aluminum frame, thick, weather-resistant polyester fabric that won't fade, and 5 reclining positions, including a completely flat position. The truly worthwhile features are the integrated cooler bag on the back that holds 4 cans and the comfortable headrest. Meanwhile, retailer Tommy Bahama maintains its price at $45. 17. Victor Clean Kill Smart Mouse Traps. Garage stock clearance, $7.97 for a pack of 4 from $14.99. The trap mechanism is a simple one-click operation, requiring no skill or force. The enclosed design allows you to dispose of the mouse without touching the bait, the most annoying part of the whole process. Nothing more complicated than this. It's the simplest deal on today's list, and it does one thing very well. 18. Wonderful Pistachios Organic Roasted and Salted. Wonderful switched to biodegradable packaging for the new batch. The old plastic bags are being phased out at $12.97 from $19.99. The nuts inside remain unchanged, 100% organically grown in the California Valley and roasted with natural sea salt. The signature emerald green kernel, proving the healthy fats and antioxidants are intact. No rancid oil, moderate saltiness, and safe for those managing blood pressure. At Walmart, the same brand is $7.48 a pound. Here, it's $4.32 a pound. That difference needs no further explanation. 19. Kirkland Signature Organic Extra Virgin Olive Oil, 2 liters. Spain announced this year's summer harvest has peaked, and Costco is clearing out its old plastic bottle oil at $14.97 from $22.99 to make room for a new batch in glass bottles. The oil inside remains unchanged. 100% extra virgin first cold, pressed from Andalusia, acid-free below 0.5%, with a fresh, perfectly cut grass aroma and a characteristic mild spicy aftertaste in the throat, proving the original polyphenols are intact. Use it in salads, lightly sear fish, or take a small spoonful each morning to protect your heart and joints. It's half the price of the same volume of oil at the general market. The next item has a rock-bottom price just because the company changed the bag design. A chance to grab rich coffee oils without paying for the brand name. 20. Kirkland Signature House Blend Whole Bean Coffee. Costco removed the Custom Roasted by Starbucks label from the new packaging to switch to an independent domestic roasting facility. The old bags with the partnership logo were discounted to $9.97 from $15.99. The 100% Arabica Latin American beans are medium roasted, dry, and not oily, with a light nutty and caramel aroma and low acidity that won't cause stomach upset when drunk in the morning. Brewing with a traditional drip or French press both yield good results. The same beans are $6 cheaper simply because they changed the logo. 21. Epson EcoTank ET2988 Inkjet Printer. Before you swipe your card for this, open Amazon right then and there. Costco is offering a $60 instant coupon, bringing it to $189.99, which sounds like a steal. However, Amazon is selling the exact same ET2988 for $159.99. That's $30 cheaper than Costco right now. This is the only deal on today's list where I have to be blunt. Costco loses completely on the math. The EcoTank system is still a valid reason to buy this line to avoid being gauged on expensive cartridges, but you already know where to buy it. 22. Sony Bravia 7 Mini LED 65-inch TV. Late this month is the electronics market's low point. Warehouse managers are under pressure to clear large TVs before the holiday stock arrives. New in-box units are $1,349.99 with a 5-year all-state warranty. But here's the insider tip. Most warehouses want to liquidate floor models that have been on for a few months, and the legendary handwritten price tags ending in .00 for those are at $999. Find the electronics manager and ask directly. Mini LED handles glare and reflections much better than OLED for rooms with large windows, and that 5-year all-state warranty is truly valuable for long-term peace of mind. 23. Ninja Flip Toaster Oven and Air Fryer. Ninja is partnering with Costco to drive summer demand and compete for market share against Cuisinart. A $40 instant coupon brings the price to $139.99, while Target and Amazon are still stuck at $159.99. The flip-up storage feature is a genius solution for cramped countertops. The thick steel oven cavity holds heat well. Wings come out crispy and evenly cooked without constant flipping. Buying it at the warehouse this week saves $20 cash over the others. Plus, you get Costco's indefinite return policy if you're not satisfied. The next set is heavily discounted at Costco. It's much cheaper than Target, looks stunning, and is perfectly safe for kids. 24. Fusion Fairy 5-pack Real Wax LED Candles. Costco worked with the manufacturer to upgrade the wax quality to a higher heat resistance to prevent melting on patios in the summer. And this upgraded set is steady at $19.99. Target sells a 3-pack of plastic threshold brand candles are $22. Here, you get 5 real wax candles for $2 less. The real wax body feels premium, and the wrapped fairy LEDs create a warmer, more natural light than standard plastic candles. It includes a remote with a 4 or 6 hour timer, no smoke, no burnt smell, and completely safe for pets or children running around. 25. Green Giant Arborvitae. Costco buys directly from large Oregon farms, bypassing all middlemen. The result is $39.99 for a large pot, while Home Depot is $49.98 for the same size. The Green Giant variety grows 3 to 5 feet per year, handles heavy winter snow better than the standard Emerald variety, and roots very firmly once planted. Planting a row of 10 along a property line saves you $100 cash instantly compared to Home Depot. And in a few seasons, you'll have a natural green fence that blocks sound and prying eyes without needing a permit or building a wall. 26. Azalea plants. This month's sun causes azaleas to drop their petals and move into the green leaf growth phase. Casual shoppers see them without flowers and pass them over. That's why this week's batch is $29.99, while local nurseries sell the same 5-gallon pots for $40 to $45. But here is what experienced gardeners know. The root system of these 5-gallon pots is at peak development, and the stems are hardy. Plant them now, and the roots will establish deeply all summer. By next spring, the plant will burst into bloom with a nearly 100% survival rate. Buying plants when the flowers fade is the golden window, not when they are in full bloom. 27. Lego Speed Champions. Lego distributes this 2-box combo exclusively at Costco for $34.99, which averages to $17.50 per box, while Walmart sells individual boxes for $20 plus tax. High-quality ABS plastic, perfect fitment, and high mechanical detail for licensed race car models. This is a short-term promotional item, so once this batch is gone, there isn't another. But the real reason to buy isn't the math. It's an afternoon spent building with your grandkids, which is priceless. After mowing the lawn in the summer heat or a morning walk, what you need isn't plain water or chemical-filled sports drinks. The next item is the more natural answer for both. 28. Vita Coco Organic Coconut Water. Vita Coco is facing competition from new-gen electrolyte drinks and had to launch a $5.80 instant coupon to keep its strategic product position at Costco. The price after coupon is $14.19 for an 18-bottle case, or 78 cents per bottle, while Target sells the same brand for $1.69 per bottle. 100% natural coconut water, high in natural potassium and minerals, with no preservatives or artificial colors. It's an effective way to rehydrate without drinking something full of neon-colored chemicals. 29. Tasty Bite Organic Madras Lentils. Tasty Bite is changing its packaging to a new eco-friendly design for the second half of the year, and Costco has a strict rule against mixing two package designs on the same shelf. The entire old design batch must be cleared in 7 days, resulting in a $12.49 price. Walmart sells individual pouches for $2.38. Buying 8 would cost $19.04. Here, it's $12.49 for the same 8 pouches. Slow-cooked black lentils and red beans in a fragrant Indian curry sauce. 60 seconds in the microwave for a hot dinner, high in protein and fiber. One blunt point: the sodium content is a bit high for those on strict blood pressure control. Check the nutrition label first. 30. Ninja Creamy Deluxe 11-in-1. Ninja is preparing to launch a heavy-duty glass jar version for the holiday season, so the current hard plastic model must yield floor space. A $40 instant coupon brings the price to $149.99. Amazon and Bed Bath & Beyond are still at $179.99 for this exact model. Check your phone on the spot if you want to verify. The powerful motor and dual paddle blades turn solid frozen fruit into smooth ice cream, sorbet, or milkshakes in minutes without chemical emulsifiers. Make your own low-sugar fresh fruit treats this summer, something no supermarket ice cream carton can do. The best deals at Costco this week aren't the ones featured in the middle of the aisle, but the ones tucked in the corners of the shelves waiting for someone who knows what to look for. Knowing why something is cheap is more important than knowing how much it costs. Costco is changing how they curate new products this year, and what I found this week is the best evidence of that. From food you never thought you'd see here to items that solve the exact problems many are facing this summer. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. 1. Häagen-Dazs Dubai Chocolate Mini Ice Cream Bars. At less than 80 cents per bar, these Häagen-Dazs treats feature a rich pistachio cream center, coated in premium milk chocolate mixed with crunchy Kataifi pastry strands. In the outside market, similar artisanal Dubai chocolate bars are going for $8 to $10 a piece. This limited edition is exclusive to Costco, and the freezer cases are emptying out every afternoon at most warehouses. 2. Twice-baked pistachio croissants. French bakeries sell this same type of pastry for $6 to $7 each. Here, it's $1.60 a piece for twice-baked croissants with a golden, crispy exterior and a heart filled with vibrant green pistachio cream. Straight talk caveat: Costco bakery items have no preservatives. Buy them to eat within 2 days or freeze them immediately. Costco just stocked this item that looks 100% like the real thing, but the inside is a total shock. 3. Frosty fruit-shaped ice cream. Erewhon and H-Mart sell similar artisanal ice cream lines for double the price or more. Costco has brought these in for under $2 per fruit for smooth gelato made from pure mango and peach juice, wrapped in a shell that mimics the texture of real fruit so closely that buyers often take photos before biting in. Colors are derived from natural plants with no artificial dyes. 4. Kirkland's Signature Raspberry-Filled Cookies. The Reddit r/Costco community rarely agrees on anything, but when they called these the best cookies in Kirkland's signature history right at launch, it was worth noting. These are large butter cookies with a center overflowing with red raspberry jam, balancing the richness of the butter with the tartness of the fruit. They aren't cloyingly sweet like many other boxed cookies. $10.99 for 15 cookies comes out to 73 cents each for this quality of butter cookie. 5. Samlip Strawberry Full Moon Chiffon Cakes. Samlip is South Korea's oldest and largest bakery brand, not some K-food startup chasing a trend. Bringing their products to Costco this year is a long-term strategic move, not a seasonal fluke. The chiffon base is as light as air with a sweet and tart strawberry cream filling, and each cake is individually wrapped to maintain freshness for every serving. $12.49 for a 12-pack, which is less than $1.05 per cake. 6. Kirkland Signature Blueberry Sourdough Bread. This isn't sourdough with artificial blueberry flavoring. This is genuine, naturally leavened bread with dried blueberries mixed into the dough, featuring a crusty exterior and a chewy crumb with that signature sourdough tang, plus a burst of berry sweetness in every bite. Bread enthusiasts are sharing the two most popular recipes: morning French toast and grilled cheese sandwiches with melted brie. It's sold out before 12 p.m. at most bakery counters on most days. Want to impress everyone at the dinner party tonight? Stop by Costco and grab this superstar item. 7. The Cheesecake Factory Grand Cheesecake Assortment. A single slice at an actual The Cheesecake Factory restaurant goes from $9 to $11, not including tip or parking. Here, it's $1.58 a slice for the brand's 4 most legendary flavors in one box: key lime, white chocolate raspberry, banana cream, and traditional topped with strawberries. There are 3 pre-cut slices of each flavor. This isn't a lower-quality mass-produced version. This is the brand's proprietary cream cheese recipe. 8. Kirkland Signature Shrimp Ceviche Salad. I want to be upfront about one point before you decide. There is an ongoing online debate about whether this is authentic ceviche. The reality is no, not entirely. This is an Americanized version using cooked shrimp instead of the traditional raw shrimp marinated in citrus. However, sales at the deli counter prove it's delicious in its own way: plump shrimp, red onions, bell peppers, cilantro, and lime juice. Serve it with tortilla chips or as a summer appetizer. $11.99 per pound is a fair price for this quality. 9. Sandwich Party Platter. At $2.50 per serving, this is a hearty portion of high-quality meat and cheese that feeds 10 to 15 people, complete with a proprietary garlic aioli and pickles. It features roasted chicken, salami, roast beef, Swiss cheese, and cheddar cheese layered on mini baguettes. This platter solves a host's biggest fear when hosting a large group: preparing food for guests with different tastes in the shortest amount of time. Pre-order at the deli counter to guarantee availability. 10. Tim Tam Chocolate Biscuits, Bulk Pack. Fox Business recently reported on widespread Tim Tam sellouts at Costco, and it's not just because they're delicious. The Tim Tam Slam Challenge, biting off both ends of the biscuit and using it as a straw for hot coffee, has gone viral via Hollywood stars on TikTok, sparking a real shopping wave. Previously, these were only available at import stores for triple the price. Costco offers them at $13.99 for 66 biscuits, or 21 cents each. It features 2 layers of malted biscuit held together by chocolate cream and smothered in a glossy milk chocolate coating. Get restaurant-quality Japanese ramen in 5 minutes thanks to this Costco secret. 11. Kirkland Signature Tonkotsu Pork Ramen Broth. Properly simmering pork bones to achieve a thick, creamy, milk-colored broth with the aroma of roasted garlic and natural umami takes 12 to 24 hours. Costco is selling the result of that process in a box. $18.99 for 4 cartons, enough to make 4 bowls of authentic Japanese-style ramen in just 5 minutes. The user community rates this broth as significantly better than standard bouillon powders because it is actually simmered from bones. Boil it, add noodles, a soft-boiled egg, and a few slices of chashu, and dinner is served. 12. Kirkland Signature Atlantic Blackened Salmon. Each Atlantic salmon fillet is naturally raised, ASC certified sustainable, and pre-seasoned with a blackened-style blend of black pepper, garlic, paprika, and sea salt. Pop it straight into the air fryer for 12 minutes from frozen, no thawing or extra seasoning required. At $29.99 for 6 fillets, that's $5 per high-protein, omega-3 rich meal, compared to fresh salmon at the seafood counter, which goes for $12 to $15 per unseasoned fillet. 13. Three Bridges Uncured Bacon and Cheese Potato Bakes. Sporked recently ranked this as the most sought-after lazy day breakfast lifesaver at Costco, and I see why. Sliced potatoes are drenched in a rich cheddar cheese cream sauce and topped with crispy nitrite-free uncured bacon. A few minutes in the microwave and the cheese is bubbling and fragrant. The $11.49 double tray pack covers 2 breakfasts or serves as a side dish for the whole dinner table. 14. BBQ Chicken Mac and Cheese with Bacon. This is an upgraded version of Costco's legendary mac and cheese, featuring shredded rotisserie chicken breast tossed in a smoky sweet BBQ sauce and topped with crispy bacon bits. The nearly 4.4-pound tray is enough to feed 4 to 5 people at $4.49 per pound, a price point that's hard to beat compared to any casual dining chain. It's the perfect grab-and-go item for a potluck or an addition to a backyard BBQ. Snack addicts are obsessing over this sweet and spicy treat. One bite and you're hooked. 15. Country Archer Mango Habanero Beef Jerky. Made with 100% grass-fed beef, real mango concentrate, and habanero peppers on a tender beef base that isn't tough or stringy like cheap jerky. The mango sweetness hits first, then the habanero follows. And it's a real kick, not just for show. With 9 grams of protein per serving, no MSG, and no artificial sweeteners, the $22.49 per pound price tag might sound high, but this is a Costco exclusive from Country Archer. This same grass-fed quality on the brand's website goes for $28 to $32 per pound. 16. Kirkland Signature Snacking Nuts Variety Pack. The problem with large jars of nuts is that you open them and can't control your portions, and the nuts go stale from air exposure. This 30-pack box solves both issues: 10 packs of roasted salted peanuts, 10 packs of almonds, and 10 packs of cashews. Each pack is a single serving that stays crunchy until the very last bag. At $21.99, it breaks down to less than 75 cents per pack for Kirkland quality cashews and almonds. 17. Kirkland Signature Sparkling Energy Drink. Featuring 200 milligrams of caffeine extracted from organic green tea, vitamin B12, zero sugar, non-GMO, and no artificial colors. A 24-can case with 3 flavors, orange, peach, and berry, is $24.99, or $1.04 per can. Compare that to famous name brand cans going for $2.50 to $3.50 at convenience stores with much longer ingredient lists, and you can decide which is the better value. Kirkland doesn't hype this. They just made it cleaner and cheaper. 18. Unwell Hydration Strawberry. Alex Cooper, host of Call Her Daddy, co-founded this brand, which is why a shopping wave hit Southeast states as soon as it landed on Costco shelves. I'll be straight. If you're buying it because you love her podcast, that's your reason, and that's perfectly fine. If you're buying for the ingredients, the sea salt electrolytes, vitamins B3, B6, B12, and natural strawberry extract, make it a solid value at $19.99 for 15 bottles. This hydration pack is trending at Costco because it comes with 3 irresistible flavors. 19. Cocoa 5 Coconut Water Multi-Pack. 100% pure coconut water, pre-mixed in 3 flavors: tropical pineapple, original coconut, and refreshing grape, 6 bottles of each. Natural potassium and electrolytes help prevent muscle cramps during exercise in the sun, with no added artificial sweeteners. $18.99 for 18 bottles, or $1.05 per bottle, while comparable bottled coconut water at Whole Foods costs $2.50 to $3. Personal trainers are promoting this line because the potassium in real coconut water cannot be replaced by supplements. 20. Yerba Madre Organic Yerba Variety Pack. 150 milligrams of caffeine from organic yerba mate tea with higher antioxidant levels than green tea and no added sugar. The 12-can case features berry lemon, Easter peach, and mango bravo for $28.99, or $2.42 per can. The Silicon Valley tech crowd is using this as a coffee alternative because it provides a steady energy boost without the sugar crash or jitters. Straight talk caveat. At $28.99 for 12 cans, this is the highest priced beverage in this list. It's only worth it if you truly need high-function caffeine. 21. Quicksilver Box Cooler. The California Surf brand doesn't often make coolers, but when they do, the design is the first thing people notice. It features a tropical print, dual carry handles, plus a shoulder strap, a built-in bottle opener, and PU insulation that keeps ice for 24 hours. It holds 20 cans within its 12-liter capacity. It's compact enough to carry to the beach with one hand, unlike traditional plastic ice chests. In coastal states, these sell out early in the summer because people buy them for both the aesthetic photos and actual use. 22. Outen Nano Portable Espresso Machine Travel Kit. Powered by a lithium battery with USB-C charging, this machine boils cold water and uses 20 bars of pressure to produce a thick crema, just like a desktop machine. It works with both Nespresso pods and ground coffee. It takes 3 to 5 minutes from the press of a button to having a real espresso in the middle of the woods or on a mountain peak without needing an outlet. I'll be blunt. At $129.99, this is a luxury item, not a deal. Buy it because you truly need espresso while camping or on business trips in hotels without good machines, not just because it sounds cool. The next product is a lifesaver for those who want a balcony garden but fear the back pain. 23. Keter Rolling Raised Garden Bed. Most people give up on home gardening for one practical reason. They forget to water. Keter solves this with a sub-irrigation system, including a water level indicator and a drainage plug to prevent waterlogging during heavy rain. Roots stay perfectly hydrated for a week without you having to think about it. It has a 29-gallon capacity, 4 locking wheels for mobility across a balcony or patio, and a height that lets you tend to plants without bending over. It's made of high-grade PP plastic that won't fade in intense sun. $109.99 for low-maintenance urban gardening. 24. Peugeot Grill to Table Ceramic Pizza Stone. France's Peugeot Savirs is famous for 150-year-old pepper mills, not cookware. However, the heat-resistant cordierite clay they use for this stone can withstand 750 degrees Fahrenheit. It can be used in the oven or directly on a charcoal grill, and the ceramic glaze is non-stick and dishwasher safe. The stone pulls moisture out of the dough while baking, producing a crispy, airy crust like a professional Italian brick oven. Culinary groups give it top marks because it doesn't crack like cheaper stones after a few uses. $64.99 for a premium glazed stone from a French brand is a reasonable price. 25. Henkel's BBQ Trays and Skewers Set. Henkel's has been making German cutlery for over a century, and they've brought that same 304 stainless steel standard to this BBQ set. 6 skewers, 1 vegetable grilling basket, and 1 fish tray. The most valuable feature is the sliding slider on each skewer. A light push slides all the meat onto the plate without you having to pull it off by hand. The mesh on the basket and tray is small enough to grill shrimp or fish fillets without them falling into the coals. These are being hunted as Father's Day gifts this month. $38.99 for a Henkel's stainless steel set that lasts all summer without rust. 26. Tommy Bahama High Boy Beach Chair. A 17.5-inch seat height is the number that anyone with knee or joint issues needs to hear first. Standard beach chairs sit low in the sand, making it difficult to stand up without losing balance, especially on uneven ground. The High Boy solves exactly that. It features 7 reclining positions, an integrated headrest, cup holders, and a rust-proof aluminum frame. $54.99 for a chair that allows those 55+ to stand up at the beach without assistance. The next product has a built-in cooler bag and can be worn like a backpack for ultimate convenience. 27. Tommy Bahama Low Beach Chair. This chair reclines a full 180 degrees for sunbathing and features a zippered cooler compartment behind the headrest, a phone port, and most importantly, padded backpack straps for hands-free carrying from the parking lot to the shoreline. At $39.99 compared to the High Boy's $54.99, the difference isn't just $15. They serve 2 completely different purposes. The High Boy is for easy standing. The Low Boy is for sunbathing and total mobility. Choose the wrong one and you'll regret it. 28. Tommy Bahama Anchor X Beach Umbrella. Strong sea breezes and poorly anchored umbrellas are a dangerous combination that frequent beachgoers have all witnessed. The Anchor X solves this with a heavy-duty plastic sand anchor that screws deep into the sand, a 7.5-foot canopy with a wind vent to prevent flipping, and a tilting mechanism to track the sun. At $36.99, the price has increased slightly from last year due to material costs. People often buy this along with the Tommy Bahama chairs for a complete set. And the Tommy Bahama Umbrella Anchor is a top trending search term for summer gear on TikTok. 29. Kirkland Signature Microfiber Towels. Car enthusiasts consider these a garage essential, not because they're cheap, but because Kirkland's 80% polyester/20% polyamide fiber blend traps dust and absorbs water up to 8 times its weight without leaving streaks or lint on car paint. $18.49 for a 36-pack comes out to less than 52 cents per towel, and they can be washed hundreds of times without becoming stiff. Beyond the garage, users keep them in the kitchen, bathroom, and for cleaning TV screens. 4.9 out of 5 stars from tens of thousands of reviews on the Costco website. 30. Timber Ridge Zero Gravity Lounger. When fully reclined, your feet are elevated above your heart. That's not marketing. It's a circulation mechanism that orthopedic doctors recommend for patients with lower back pain or swollen feet after a long day of standing or sitting. The Timber Ridge Zero Gravity Chair brings that to your backyard with an adjustable headrest, a side table with a phone slot, and breathable textiline mesh fabric. It has a 350-pound weight capacity and a rust-resistant powder-coated steel frame. It sells out every Father's Day because it's a gift wives buy for husbands that they actually use every day. $89.99. Stop buying regular flashlights. This one at Costco is solar-powered and incredibly efficient. 31. Duracell 3000L Lantern. A power outage in the middle of hurricane season usually ends when the batteries die. The Duracell Tri-Power solves this with 3 independent charging methods: solar, USB-C cable, and Qi wireless charging, meaning as long as there is daylight, this light works. It pumps out 3,000 lumens to light up a large space, includes a power bank port to charge your phone when the grid is down, and has a military-grade impact-resistant ABS shell. $27.99 for something you may only need once, but you need it to work when you do. 32. Scott Brand Shop Towels. No serious garages without these. These blue industrial paper towels won't shred when soaked in motor oil or dissolve when exposed to heavy solvents. They're tough enough to wring out and use a second time. $17.99 for 10 thick rolls is much cheaper than buying individual rolls at auto parts stores. Many people also keep a roll in the kitchen for stubborn grease messes that regular paper towels can't handle. 33. EcoFlow River 3+ Wireless Boost Combo. CPAP machines for the elderly require a stable power supply throughout the night. When storms cause power outages lasting for hours or days, it's no longer an inconvenience but a real health issue. The EcoFlow River 3+ outputs standard 110 volts AC power, charging from 0 to 80% in less than an hour thanks to its proprietary fast-charging technology. Its LiFePO4 battery core boasts a lifespan of over 10 years, with more than 3,000 charging cycles. In addition to CPAP, it can power a Wi-Fi modem, laptop, and mini refrigerator. $269.99, currently discounted by an additional $10 for Father's Day. 34. Hoto 40-piece Household Toolkit. The kit went viral on TikTok under the hashtags TikTok made me buy it and gifts for him because of its hard-shell, foam-lined case design that looks like professional tools but is compact enough to fit in a desk drawer. The star of the kit is the USB-C rechargeable electric screwdriver with an LED torque display, rust and chip-resistant CRV steel, and a non-slip rubber handle. I need to be clear. This is a toolkit for light housework, IKEA assembly, tightening loose door screws, and repairing toys. If you need tools for heavy repairs or woodworking, this $39.99 kit isn't what you're looking for. The next item is for anyone with dry, chapped lips. One coat keeps them plump all day. 35. Maybelline Lifter Gloss. At CVS or Walgreens, a single tube of Lifter Gloss is $10 to $12. The 3-pack here is $19.99, which is less than $6.70 per tube, a direct 40% savings over retail. It contains hyaluronic acid, the same kind used in dermatological hydration treatments, to fill in lip lines and lock in moisture all day without feeling sticky or heavy. The XL wand covers everything in one swipe. This is the only beauty item on today's list, and it's here for one reason. Your membership pays for itself right at this counter. Next time you're at Costco, don't head straight for the food court. Spend 5 minutes walking through the center aisles to see what new products just hit the floor. That's where Costco often places the newest items, and they're usually gone before they even hit social media. Living costs are sky high this year, but Costco is hiding deals so deep that other retailers are terrified. These are the items you absolutely must put in your cart today. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. 1. Dyson V15. Detect Total Clean Extra Cordless Vacuum. Costco is offering a $220 discount on the Dyson V15 Detect Total Clean Extra. And this is a genuine deal, not a fake price increase. Other retailers are selling it for $699 to $749. but Costco is selling it for only $479.99. Technically, the V15 is the top model in the V series, boasting the most powerful 230 AW suction in its cordless class. It features a green laser light to illuminate hidden dust on hard floors and an LCD screen displaying a real-time dust size graph via its piezo sensor. This provides visual evidence of whether your home is truly clean. 2. Shark Power Detect 2-in-1 Robot Vacuum and Mop. Many robots still make you empty the dust and wring out the mop manually, but the Shark Power Detect auto empties, washes, and dries the mop at the charging dock. Its never-stuck technology helps the robot lift itself over thick rugs and cords without getting stuck, and the suction adjusts automatically based on how dirty the floor is. Costco slashed $150 off the price, bringing it from $599.99 down to $449.99. Comparable 2-in-1 self-washing robots from other brands start at $700, making this a rare steal. 3. TCL 65-inch QM6K Pro 4K QD Mini LED TV. Around the $500 mark, the mini LED market usually forces you to trade a great screen for a short warranty. However, Costco is selling the TCL QM6K Pro for $529.99, including an exclusive 3-year all-state warranty. With 1,500 nits of brightness, this TV can handle any bright living room, and the 144 Hz refresh rate is smooth enough for PS5 and Xbox Series X without screen tearing. Other retailers sell the same specs without the warranty for $579 to $620. Since the All-State plan costs $80 to $100 separately, you're getting $120 to $150 in extra value. The next item I'm about to talk about has 8,500 reviews on the Costco system, but the number I really want you to pay attention to isn't the star rating, but the number from NapLab. 4. Casper Cooling Select 12-inch Mattress. Many people avoid foam mattresses because they trap heat and feel hot in the summer. The Casper Cooling Select fixes this with a breathable top layer and zone support technology that targets 3 pressure zones for sleepers under 300 pounds. NapLab gave it a 9.0 out of 10 for heat dissipation, which is very high for a mid-range foam mattress. At Costco, the king size is $160 off at $599.99, and the queen is $150 off at $449.99. Out of 8,500 reviews, the biggest consensus is that users no longer wake up hot in the middle of the night. 5. Shark Flex Breeze Cordless Fan. That .97 price tag means the Shark Flex Breeze is being cleared out at rock-bottom prices, dropped from $139.99 to $99.97. That's a $40 cash discount. Other stores are still selling it for $139 to $149. This is a 2-in-1 transformer fan that converts from a pedestal fan to a tabletop fan with one button. It runs for 24 hours on battery, is water-resistant for outdoor use, and includes a magnetic remote that sticks to the fan body. It's perfect for backyard BBQs, camping, or summer power outages. 6. Ninja Creamy Deluxe 11-in-1 Ice Cream Maker. During summer in Texas, California, or Florida, having a Ninja Creamy isn't just a kitchen appliance. It's a tool to control what goes into your body. Originally $189.99, Costco is taking $40 off during their summer coupon event, bringing it to $149.99. The deluxe version has a larger capacity than the original and features 11 modes, from gelato and sorbet to slushies and smoothie bowls. The blade turns frozen fruit into ice cream in minutes. The biggest plus? You choose clean ingredients, perfect for keto or low-sugar diets. 7. Ninja Flip 10-in-1 Toaster Oven and Air Fryer. Large ovens often heat up the kitchen and waste energy in the summer. The Ninja Flip solves both problems. Originally $189.99, it's now $40 off at $149.99. The clever flip design allows you to stand the machine up when not in use, saving 50% of your counter space. It has 10 functions, including air fry, pizza, and dehydrate, enough to completely replace a traditional oven for small kitchens. The most practical part? You can bake pizza or toast bread without raising your home's temperature by 10 degrees on a 95-degree Fahrenheit day. Want to cook a whole chicken in 20 minutes without flipping it? This is what you need. 8. Gourmia 8-quart Digital Air Fryer. This is the air fryer I see flying off the shelves, fastest whenever Costco has a coupon, and this time is no different. Originally $59.99, it's down to $44.99 after a $15 discount. This year's model features a see-through glass window and internal LED light, so you can monitor your food without opening the basket. The 8-quart capacity fits a whole large chicken. The non-stick basket is PFOA and PFOS free. Comparable 8-quart models with glass windows sell for $100 to $120 elsewhere. 9. NutriBullet Pro plus 1,200 watt blender. Summer is protein smoothie season, and the problem with most $40 to $60 blenders is that they die after 6 months of crushing ice and almonds. The NutriBullet Pro Plus features a 1,200 watt motor, double the power of the standard 600 watt model. It uses a cyclonic blade that pulls food down instead of just chopping the surface. This new version also has an auto shutoff after 45 seconds to prevent overheating. Costco's price is $79.99, while others sell it for $99 to $109. Saving $20 to $30 makes this the lowest price in the last 6 months. 10. CalPack Every Multi-Piece Luggage Bundle. CalPack isn't a generic brand. This luggage set is constantly trending on Instagram, and this exclusive colorway for Costco isn't available on the brand's website or anywhere else. Originally $179.99, it's currently $30 off at $149.99. The bundle includes a carry-on, a hard-side checked bag, and packing cubes. With the 4th of July approaching, this set is at its most practical value of the year. 11. Samsonite 2-piece hard-side spinner set. Samsonite is the brand people buy when they want luggage that lasts 10 years. This 2-piece set includes a carry-on and a large checked bag, featuring impact-resistant polycarbonate shells, TSA locks, and 360-degree dual spinner wheels. Originally $199.99, it's down to $159.99 for the summer. Remarkably, on Samsonite's own website, a single large bag costs over $180. This means the duo at Costco is cheaper than buying one bag from the manufacturer. A real bargain, not a marketing gimmick. There is one thing on this list that I think outdoor runners shouldn't be without this summer. 12. Shokz Open Fit 2SE Open Ear Earbuds. Standard earbuds can make your ears feel stuffy in 90 degrees Fahrenheit heat and block out the sound of traffic while running. The Shokz Open Fit 2SE solves this with an open ear design that doesn't go inside your ear canal, letting you enjoy music while staying aware of your surroundings. They are IP54 water and sweat resistant. Costco has a deep $40 discount, dropping the price from $149.99 to $109.99. Elsewhere, this SE model still sells for $139 to $149, making this an all-time low price. 13. Soundcore Boom 3 Bluetooth speaker. The Anchor Boom. 3i is proof of top-tier quality under $100. Costco is taking $25 off, dropping the price from $99.99 to $74.99. This speaker features high output, titanium drivers, bass-up technology, and an IPX7 waterproof rating. You can literally drop it in the water. It has a 24-hour battery life and a convenient handle, perfect for pool parties or the beach. Comparable speakers from other brands range from $89 to $120, making this $74.99 deal hard to beat. 14. Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch SPF 30 Lotion. This is the simplest deal on the list, but many people overlook it because they think all sunscreen is the same. The 2-pack is originally $16.99, but with a $5 discount, it's down to $11.99. The Sheer Touch formula absorbs quickly without feeling greasy, contains vitamins C and E, is water-resistant for 80 minutes, and has that classic tropical coconut scent. It breaks down to less than $6 per bottle, while the same product at a drugstore costs $9 to $11 each. 15. Duracell Optimum/Copper Top AA or AAA. I'm including Duracell for a specific reason. There has been a wave of complaints lately about Costco's private label batteries leaking and damaging devices. Now is a good time to switch back to genuine Duracell while there's a deal. Originally $17.99 for a pack of 24 to 40, they are now $2 off at $15.99. The 10 to 12-year shelf life and the improved anti-leak mechanism are the real selling points here, not just the quantity. 16. Kevin's Cilantro Lime Chicken. In Costco's refrigerated deli section this month, there's something smart shoppers should watch for. Kevin's Sous Vide Chicken. It's slow-cooked in a vacuum seal to keep the breast meat juicy and comes with a delicious cilantro lime sauce that's ready in 5 minutes. It's paleo, keto, gluten-free, and 100% non-GMO. It usually costs $15.39, but this month it's $4 off at $11.39. That's under 36 cents per ounce for high-quality sous vide chicken. The next dish takes exactly 5 minutes for a restaurant-quality dinner with no actual cooking required. 17. Kevin's Korean BBQ-style beef. A nearly 29% discount on high-quality, ready-to-eat food is a rare deal at Costco. Kevin's Korean BBQ beef steak is down $5 from $17.49 to $12.49 in the deli section. The sliced steak is slow-cooked sous vide for incredible tenderness, served with an authentic Korean sauce made from coconut milk and garlic, and is paleo and keto compliant. It only takes 5 minutes to stir-fry with vegetables for dinner. Compared to expensive takeout, the $12.49 price for 32 ounces of cooked beef is a great value. 18. Tyson Panko Breaded Chicken Tenders. Almost every mom's shopping cart at Costco this month has a bag of Tyson Panko, and I understand why. $14.99 for 5 pounds, down from $18.99. That's $2.99 per pound. The same Tyson Panko sold at other major supermarkets is $4.50 to $5 per pound. 100% whole white chicken breast, no preservatives, coated in crispy Japanese-style panko, 20 grams protein per serving. Just 10 minutes in the air fryer and you have a ready-made lunch for the whole family during the kids' summer vacation. No need for fast food and significantly more nutritious. 19. Perdue Panko Breaded Chicken Nuggets. Currently $4 off in the freezer section, bringing the price down to $10.99. The difference from Tyson is that these use organic chicken raised without antibiotics or artificial preservatives, with a similar crispy panko coating. If you're choosing between the two, Tyson gives you more volume for a lower price, while Perdue offers organic standards if that's your family's priority. You don't have to choose just one. Buying both is reasonable because $10.99 for organic nuggets is a price I haven't seen at any regular supermarket. 20. Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier. If you're still tired after drinking lots of water, you might be low on electrolytes. Liquid IV uses CTT technology to deliver water to your cells 2 to 3 times faster than plain water. It contains 5 essential vitamins and 3 times the electrolytes of standard sports drinks. The 30-pack at Costco is $8 off, down from $30.99 to $22.99. Buying individual packs at Target or Walgreens costs $1.50 to $1.75 each. It's a lifesaver for hiking, the beach, or gardening in the sun. 21. Celsius Energy Drink Variety Pack. This variety pack featuring wild berry, kiwi guava, and orange is $20.99 to $21.99 after a $6 discount. But before you put it in your cart, let's be clear. Celsius isn't just a quick stimulant. It's a pre-workout that supports metabolism with its MetaPlus formula of ginger and green tea, with 0 sugar. If you aren't active, you won't feel the full effect. But if you play pickleball, swim, or go on long walks, the 87-cent per can price here compared to $2.50 at a 7-Eleven is a huge gap. Next up is a trending hydration set that's half the price of retail stores. 22. Prime Hydration Limited Edition Variety Pack. At $15.99 after a $4 discount, it's about 89 cents per bottle for an 18-pack. The ingredients are actually decent. 10% coconut water, BCAAs, B vitamins, no caffeine, and no sugar. It's suitable for both adults and kids. However, I want you to buy this for the ingredients, not because of the 2 famous founders. That's the difference between a smart purchase and an emotional one. At 89 cents a bottle, it's a fair deal, but it's not the only good option this month. 23. Health-Aid Organic Kombucha Passion Fruit Tangerine. The r/Costco community on Reddit voted this passion fruit tangerine flavor as the best kombucha. It's naturally fermented, organic, and contains billions of probiotics for gut health. Many people use this as a substitute for beer or soda at BBQs to help with digestion and avoid weight gain. At Whole Foods, a single bottle is $3.50 to $4. At Costco, a $4 discount makes the 6-pack just $11.99. This is an incredible price for premium kombucha. 24. S. Pellegrino, Sparkling Natural Mineral Water. This is less than 69 cents per bottle compared to $1.50 at major supermarkets. That's a 50% price difference for the same product imported from Italy. The 24-pack is down from $20.99 to $16.49 after a $4.50 discount. It's naturally carbonated mineral water rich in calcium and magnesium with no additives. A slice of lemon or strawberry in a cold glass is a perfect zero-sugar replacement for soda at outdoor BBQs. 25 5-Hour Energy Regular Strength Berry. Costco usually stacks these pallets near the registers for people to grab before summer road trips. The 24-pack is $5 off, down from $39.99 to $34.99, with a limit of 6 boxes per member. Each 1.93 fluid ounce bottle contains B vitamins, amino acids, and caffeine equivalent to a cup of coffee with 0 sugar and only 4 calories. It's $1.46 per bottle here, whereas convenience stores charge $3 to $3.50. 26. Cliff Builders Protein Bars. The $7 discount, dropping the price from $21.99 to $14.99, is the deepest deal of the year for these bars. The 18-count box includes cookies and chocolate flavors, each with 20 grams of plant-based protein. They are non-GMO and have 0 trans fats. In Costco fitness groups, members are stocking up because of the long shelf life and the rare 83-cent per bar price point. They are very convenient as a breakfast replacement or for post-workout recovery. The next snack item is on a massive discount at Costco. Buy it now before it's gone. 27. Nutella & Go Hazelnut Spread with Pretzel Sticks. This box has a split design, with Nutella chocolate hazelnuts on one side and crispy, salty pretzel sticks on the other. It sounds simple, but that's exactly why parents love it for summer road trips. The chocolate doesn't spill in the car because it's completely separated until you open it. Regularly $16.99, this month it's down $5 to $11.99 for 16 boxes, which is less than 75 cents per box. Pack it in your pocket for the park or zoo, or slip it into the kids' backpack for a picnic without worrying about soiling the car or their clothes. 28. Pepperidge Farm Milano Cookies Double Dark Chocolate. Some things don't need a reason to be bought, and Milano Double Dark Chocolate is one of them. 2 rich dark chocolate layers sandwiched between crisp cookies that melt in your mouth. Each small pack contains 2 cookies, making them perfect for work or with morning coffee. The price dropped from $13.49 to $10.49 after a $3 discount for 30 packs. This is one of the most consistent sellers at Costco, not just because of the deal, but because the product is genuinely good. 29. Frito-Lay Classic Mix Variety Pack. The 54-count Frito-Lay Classic Box is a summer bestseller because it satisfies everyone at a picnic or campsite with Lay's, Doritos, Cheetos, and Fritos. It's currently $5 off, down from $19.99 to $14.99. Individual bags keep the snacks crunchy and help with portion control. It works out to 28 cents per bag, compared to $1.25 to $1.75 for a single bag at a convenience store. 30. Huggies Plus Little Movers. A $10 discount per large box of diapers is so rare that moms are scrambling to stock up, and Costco has limited purchases to a maximum of 2 boxes per membership card this month. The Plus line is exclusive to Costco, featuring enhanced 12-hour absorbency, a 5-layer leak-proof locking system, and stretchy adhesive strips that adapt to your baby's movements. Features not found in standard Huggies. From $49.99 down to $39.99, a straight $10 savings per box. If you're using sizes 3 through 7 and see this box, don't hesitate, as the 2-box limit and this discount won't last. 31. Huggies Natural Care Baby Wipes. This is a box of 1,024 wipes made of 99% purified water, with no alcohol, fragrance, or parabens. It's dropped from $24.99 to $19.99 after a $5 discount. Interestingly, many adults buy this box even if they don't have babies. They keep them in the car to clean hands and faces during summer outings or use them in the kitchen for quick cleanups. Under $20 for over 1,000 high-quality wipes is an easy recommendation. The next product helps you avoid the dentist and save thousands of dollars. 32. Oral-B Cross-Action Electric Toothbrush Replacement Heads. Dental costs in the U.S. are very high, so investing in good toothbrush heads is a practical way to save. The Oral-B Cross-Action has bristles angled at 16 degrees to clean deep between teeth and features, bristles that change color from green to yellow when it's time for a replacement. At Costco, this set is $11 off, down from $54.99 to $43.99. This set can last a whole family 1.5 to 2 years. Buying a 2-pack at CVS or Walgreens would cost you $15 to $20. 33. Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. Summer skin deals with a lot: sunscreen, sweat, and oil. Dermatologists recommend Cetaphil because of its balanced pH and formula containing glycerin, vitamin B3, and B5. It cleans deeply without stripping moisture from sensitive skin. Costco is offering $5 off a 2-pack of 20 fluid-ounce bottles, dropping the price from $20.49 to $15.49. A single bottle at Target is $12 to $14, so you're basically getting 2 bottles for the price of one. 34. Dove Sensitive Skin Beauty Bar. A 16-pack of Dove bars is currently $4.50 off, bringing the price from $16.99 down to $12.49. This applies to the original scent as well. That's less than 78 cents per bar, compared to $1.80 to $2.20 at Walgreens or CVS. The formula contains 1/4 moisturizing cream and is fragrance-free. It's especially helpful after swimming or the beach to restore dry skin. Buying 16 bars now is enough for a year for 1 or 2 people at a great price. 35. Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash. Being in air conditioning all day and then out in the sun is a typical summer cycle that dehydrates your skin faster than you realize. Dove's micro moisture technology uses tiny droplets to penetrate skin during a shower, keeping it hydrated for 24 hours. A 3-pack of 23 fluid-ounce bottles is down from $17.99 to $12.99 after a $5 discount. That's less than $4.50 per bottle compared to $7 to $9 at a drugstore. This set will last one person 3 to 4 months. The holy grail product that every kitchen needs is having its biggest sale yet. 36. Cascade Platinum Plus Action Packs. Many people have a golden rule: only buy Cascade dishwasher pods when Costco has a coupon because they are so expensive elsewhere. This month, the 80 to 90 count box is $5 off, down from $20.99 to $15.99. This year's formula has improved enzymes to break down dried-on grease and includes built-in Dawn dish soap, so you don't need to pre-rinse. It costs under 20 cents per load here, while the same Platinum Plus pods at Target cost 35 cents to 40 cents each. 37. Charmin Ultra Soft Bath Tissue. Costco's paper aisle is always packed when Charmin goes on sale. It's down from $29.99 to $23.39 after a $6.60 discount for 30 rolls. The 2-ply design is ultra soft and 4 times more absorbent than standard tissue, so you use less. It's also septic safe. This is the gold standard for comfort, and a $6.60 direct discount is rare, even for Costco. 38. Kleenex Soothing Lotion Facial Tissue. Summer allergy season catches many people off guard, and buying individual boxes at CVS is much more expensive than grabbing a set now. It's down from $18.99 to $14.99 after a $4 discount for a 10 to 12 box set. The aloe and vitamin E infused into the tissue prevent your nose from getting red and irritated, which is a huge difference maker during heavy allergy spells. 39. Kirkland Signature Ultra Clean Liquid Laundry Detergent. Consumer Reports ranks Kirkland laundry detergent as high as Tide Original, but for half the price. The 194 fluid-ounce jug is $3.60 off, down from $17.99 to $14.39. That's less than 10 cents per load for 146 loads. Its catch-and-release technology isolates grease and dirt in the first cycle, is phosphate-free, and is HE compatible. On the r/Costco subreddit, users always remind each other to grab 2 or 3 jugs during this specific sale month to last the whole year. Stop buying expensive perfume if you know this secret laundry tip for long-lasting fragrance. 40. Downy Unstoppables In-Wash Scent Booster. Honestly, this is the only thing that's hard to explain with pure logic, but people buy it for the sensory experience. The 37.5-ounce jar is down $4 from $19.99 to $15.99. The micro-encapsulation technology dissolves into fabrics, keeping them smelling fresh for up to 12 weeks in your closet. Gym wear, bedding, or travel clothes. Using this will fill your closet with a wonderful scent the moment you open it. Million-view restock videos on TikTok always feature this giant Downy jar from Costco, a compelling social proof. The secret to maximizing these 40 deals is to shop with friends or family to break up Costco's huge combos. You'll get wholesale prices that are half the price of retail stores, and you won't have to worry about wasting money on leftovers. Today, I have a list of items ranging from the worst to the best. And I'll be frank, there's one item that even a former Costco employee admitted online had deteriorated in quality, and another that tastes like chewing on cardboard sprinkled with flour. I'll point out each one specifically. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. The worst items. 8. El Monterey Chicken and Cheese Taquitos. I want to talk about this first, not because it's the worst on today's list, but because it comes with a literal health warning that I feel responsible to give you before you put it in your car. This brand has had multiple product recalls due to bacterial contamination, and that's not just online rumors, but official information from the Food Safety Agency. So when you're holding a box of 30 for $9.99 that looks like a bargain, I want you to know exactly what you're buying. Leaving aside the food safety issue, the quality of this product itself is also questionable. The filling is ground into a thick, gooey mixture that, when you bite into it, you can't tell the difference between chicken, cheese, and flour because it's all blended into a paste containing up to 60% cornstarch. What people on forums call mystery paste, because nobody knows what they're eating. And the outer crust, depending on how you prepare it, will give you one of two equally terrible results. Microwave it, and the crust will become soggy and sticky, while baking it will burn it black like charcoal while the filling inside remains cold and hasn't had time to heat up. There's no way to save this dish because the ingredients themselves are substandard from the start. The price of $9.99 for 30 pieces sounds incredibly cheap, but I'll be frank. Saving a few dollars at the expense of your family's health is not worth it. On Reddit, users describe this dish using terms I don't want to repeat in the video, but to sum it up, it's empty of filling, just flour and fake cheese with a chemical taste. And when even the most loyal community of cheap frozen food fans turns their backs on it, you know there's a real problem. 7. Kirkland Signature Chicken Bakes. And this is the item I ranked at the bottom, the worst of all the frozen items I tried this time, and I know that will surprise many people because it's a Kirkland brand from Costco. But a brand name doesn't automatically mean it's good, and the current frozen version of chicken bakes is the clearest proof of that. The chicken inside was so mushy and crumbly that it felt more like shredded cardboard mixed with sauce than the texture of real chicken. The crust was both dry and soggy at the same time. Contradictory. But if you've ever eaten hastily grilled food under an overheated stove, you understand the feeling. The outside is hard and dry, while the inside is damp and sticky, making it very unpleasant to bite into. And here's the detail that made me want to speak frankly. Even a former Costco deli employee admitted online that the quality of this item has seriously declined compared to before. When even the people who made it can't defend it anymore, you know where the problem lies. On Reddit, every time someone asks, "What's the worst frozen food at Costco?" Chicken bakes is always the first name mentioned, and threads boycotting the new version receive thousands of upvotes. The price has increased to $13.49, about $2.50 higher than before due to poultry inflation, meaning you're paying more for a product that's getting worse, not better. It's often left uneaten because it's too dry and choking. And that $13.49 could be spent on tempura shrimp instead. Just a few dollars more for a vastly different dining experience. The worst is over, but the mid-range category is where you need to listen most carefully because there's a really delicious dish that takes over 60 minutes to bake before it's ready to eat. And if you don't know this, you'll be disappointed thinking frozen food is quick and easy. The dishes are somewhat acceptable. 6. Kirkland Signature Italian Sausage and Beef Lasagna. I'd rank this dish on the borderline between mid-range and top tier because it has something the two lower-ranked dishes completely lack. A flavor that truly makes you want another bite. When you open the oven after over 60 minutes of baking and the aroma of Italian sausage, minced beef, and rich ricotta cheese fills the kitchen, you immediately understand that this is true comfort food, the kind of heartwarming meal many families enjoy after a long day, and simply sitting down at the table makes all their fatigue disappear. But that's also why I can't put it in the top tier. Over 60 minutes of baking in the oven for a frozen item almost completely negates the reason you bought frozen food in the first place. Convenience and speed. You think you can buy frozen food, put it in the oven, cook it for a few minutes, and eat it. But this lasagna makes you wait over an hour, and in that time you could have easily cooked a whole dinner from scratch. So if you buy it without carefully reading the cooking instructions, you'll be very disappointed because you thought frozen food would be quick to prepare. And there's another problem I encountered when trying many trays from different batches. The quality is sometimes inconsistent. Some batches have a perfect blend of ricotta cheese with the meat and tomato sauce, but others have the oil separating into a puddle of orange oil on top, which looks very unappetizing. This kind of hit or miss makes me unable to confidently tell you, buy it. It's definitely delicious. And I have to add, it might be delicious, it might not be, depending on the batch. However, when it's delicious, it's truly delicious. The super heavy tray is enough for a large family to eat until full. The ingredients are well worth the money, and the original price of $16.99 is currently $13.99, discounted by $3 in Costco's Instant Coupon Summer Promotion. If you can accept waiting over an hour and are prepared for the possibility of randomness between batches, this is still one of the best tasting frozen items at Costco. It's just not perfect in terms of convenience. 5. Kirkland Signature Chicken Nuggets. If you've ever eaten chicken nuggets at the most famous fast food chain and loved the taste, this is the near-perfect replica you can stock in your freezer anytime. The meat inside is whole chicken breast, not the minced molded meat found in many cheaper chicken nuggets, and that's why half the frozen food community raves about it. But the other half criticizes it mercilessly. And both sides are right because it all depends on one thing: how you prepare it. If you hastily microwave it for a few minutes to heat it up, I'll tell you beforehand that you'll be terribly disappointed. The batter will be soggy and sticky, and you'll wonder why you just spent $12 on a box of chicken nuggets that you can't even eat. But if you have an air fryer or oven and are willing to fry or bake for about 15 to 20 minutes, the result is completely different. A crispy, golden brown crust and hot, juicy, tender meat inside. That's when you'll understand why it's called a replica of famous fast food chains. The difference between microwaving and air frying the same product is so great that I think they are two completely different dishes. This heavy reliance on cooking methods prevents me from classifying it as top tier, even though the flavor is delicious when prepared correctly. Frozen food that requires specific equipment and cooking times to achieve a good result loses a core value: convenience and speed. A 5-pound box containing hundreds of chicken pieces is an excellent economic solution for families with young children who love fast food, especially during the summer when children are home from school and need convenient snacks. The original price of $14.99 is now reduced by $3 to $11.99 for the summer. But remember the prerequisite I just mentioned. You should only buy it if you have an air fryer or oven. If you only have a microwave, skip it because you'll be wasting money. There is a best-selling item in the Costco frozen section thanks to its cheap Kirkland price tag, but foodies ignore it completely, and I'm going to tell you why. 4. Kirkland Signature Pepperoni Pizza. I have 2 words to describe this pizza, and I think there's no more accurate way. Aggressively mediocre. It's not so bad you'll spit it out like the 2 previous low-ranking pizzas, but it's not so delicious you'll remember the taste after you finished eating it. And the most disappointing thing is that even after a decade of selling, the quality has remained stagnant and hasn't improved at all. What I want you to notice when baking this pizza is the cheese. It doesn't melt evenly and beautifully as you'd expect from a good pizza. Instead, it separates into a greasy orange puddle on the surface that looks very unappetizing. And when you smell it, the cheese smells so chemically strong that I feel like it came from a lab rather than a dairy farm. It's the kind of artificial smell that's okay for the first or second bite, but by the third or fourth you start to feel nauseated and want to stop. So why does it still sell so well? Because the Kirkland label plus the $14.99 price tag for a set of 4 large pizzas is incredibly economical for large families needing a quick dinner without spending too much. In terms of value and quantity, it scores perfectly. But in terms of taste enjoyment, I have to be frank. It offers no dining pleasure other than simply filling your stomach. Pizza connoisseurs completely ignore it. And I understand why, as there are many much better frozen pizza options available for just a few dollars more. Even within Costco's frozen section, there's a cauliflower pizza that I'll discuss later, making this Kirkland pepperoni pizza seem pointless. $14.99 for 4 is fine if you just want a cheap, filling meal. But if you want something truly delicious, be patient and listen to me talk about the top-tier options that follow. The mid-tier group is done, And from here on out, everything begins to change completely because the next three items belong to the top tier category. When I sampled them, I could not believe this was frozen food sold at a supermarket rather than restaurant dishes. 3. Ajinomoto Yakitori Chicken Fried Rice. I ate many different kinds of frozen fried rice during this 2-week experiment, and most of them yielded the same result. The rice clumped together, the chicken was bland and tasted like industrially boiled chicken, and the vegetables wilted and lost their color after microwaving. So when I opened the Ajinomoto package, microwaved it for 3 minutes, and then poured it onto a plate, I had to pause because what I saw was completely unlike frozen food. The rice was fluffy and individual grains, not sticky or clumped together, and when I smelled it, the sweet teriyaki sauce blended perfectly with the aroma of grilled chicken. And I must emphasize that it was the smell of real grilled meat, not the artificial flavor of industrially boiled chicken. Taking a spoonful, the rice absorbed the teriyaki sauce without becoming soggy. The yakitori chicken was firm and chewy with distinct fibers, not like minced meat pressed into a mold. And the vegetables retained their vibrant colors as if they had just been stir-fried, even though they had just come out of the freezer and microwave. Just 3 minutes from the freezer to a plate, and you have a restaurant-quality Japanese-style lunch. And when I say restaurant quality, I'm not saying it just for show. Its 4.8 out of 5-star rating on Costco online is a record-breaking number that almost no other frozen food product can achieve. Busy office workers and students can stock up on a few packs in their freezer for a quick and easy lunch, even faster than waiting for delivery, and with significantly better quality. Originally priced at $14.49, Costco is currently offering a $2.50 discount, bringing the price down to $11.99 per pack. That means each pack is less than $2 for a restaurant-quality fried rice meal that only requires a microwave in 3 minutes. No pan, no gas stove, and no cooking skills needed. Throughout these 2 weeks of testing, I ate a lot of delicious dishes, but there was exactly one item that made me immediately head back to Costco the very next day to buy another box right after I finished eating it. 2. Kirkland Signature Tempura Shrimp. This is the one item where, throughout 2 weeks of testing dozens of different frozen foods, it was the only thing that made me finish eating it for dinner and then drive right back to Costco the very next morning to buy another box because I was terrified they would run out. And I'm not the only one doing this. If you look into almost any cart at Costco, you'll see at least one box of this tempura shrimp sitting inside. When you open the box, you get 30 massive shrimp that come pre-battered in tempura, along with a dipping sauce packet. And when I say massive, I mean truly huge. You have to place one right next to your hand to really grasp its size because these aren't those tiny, heavily battered shrimp that are completely hollow inside, which you usually run into with cheap frozen brands. The shrimp inside is sweet, firm, and has been completely deveined, so you don't have to do that step yourself. You just open the box, and they are ready to fry immediately. But what makes it deserve the reigning champion title isn't just the shrimp itself, it's the outer tempura batter. It is light, airy, and incredibly crispy with that perfect crunch that meets professional Japanese chef standards, all while absorbing absolutely no grease whatsoever, even though it makes a highly satisfying crunching sound when you bite into it. I emphasize this because most frozen tempura on the market turns out either soggy or dripping with shiny grease after cooking, which feels very heavy. However, this Kirkland tempura shrimp comes out of the air fryer like an absolute winner. Evenly crispy from head to tail and perfectly dry with not a single drop of excess oil. And here's a detail that made me respect Costco even more. The $15.99 price tag for a box of 30 high-quality tempura shrimp is a price point where, according to multiple industry sources, Costco is actually taking a loss or operating on razor-thin margins just to keep it steady. They do this because they know it is a flagship product that keeps VIP members coming back to shop. If you go out to any sushi bar and order a plate of 10 to 12 shrimp tempura, you could easily pay $25 to $30. Meanwhile, right here, you get 30 pieces for $15.99, and the quality easily rivals the restaurant version. Every major food TikToker in the US has crowned this the legend of the Costco frozen section. And once you air fry a batch yourself and dip it into the accompanying sauce packet, you will instantly understand why that title is not an exaggeration at all. If you can only buy one single item out of everything I review today, buy this one. It is a good enough reason all on its own to make you drive out to Costco today. This next item is the exact moment where I had to stop eating and ask myself whether this was actually frozen food or if someone had just ordered delivery from a Japanese restaurant. 1. Kirkland Signature Cauliflower Crust Pizza. I know that the moment I say cauliflower crust pizza, half of you watching will want to skip right past this section. In your mind, you're already picturing a soggy, mushy pizza with that harsh veggie smell that makes you feel like you're being punished rather than enjoying a meal. I thought the exact same thing before trying it. And that is precisely why I want you to stay and listen, because this pizza completely flipped everything I thought I knew about healthy frozen food on its head. When you bite into the crust edge, it is incredibly crispy and crunchy. Moving into the center, it is wonderfully chewy with the exact texture of a real pizza crust. What surprised me the most is that there is absolutely no harsh cauliflower odor or any veggie smell at all. Instead, it offers a subtle, pleasant nuttiness. It is just as addictive to eat as a regular pizza, but you get the benefit of being low-carb and high in fiber, meaning you can fully enjoy your pizza without feeling any guilt afterward. And I am not the only one praising it either. Nutritionists and the healthy eating community in the US are passionately hyping this pizza across social media, and as a result, it is constantly sold out in major cities. There was a week when I dropped by Costco, and the shelves were completely bare because people had wiped out the entire stock early in the morning. So, if your local store still has it in stock, do not hesitate. At a price of $12.99 for a 2-pack of cauliflower crust pizzas, you are getting premium, organic, restaurant-quality food, whereas out on the street, you would pay 3 times that amount for a similar healthy pizza. It shatters every single stereotype that healthy food has to be bland, awful, and miserable. If you are on a diet or simply want to eat pizza with fewer carbs, this is hands down the best option I've found in the entire Costco frozen aisle. After 2 weeks of trying different foods, I've come to one conclusion. The difference between the worst and the best lies in the fact that the good food uses real ingredients and is cooked properly, while the bad food is made with flour and chemicals and molded into shape. Just remember this: skip chicken bakes and taquitos. Buy tempura shrimp. It's better to pay a few dollars more and want to buy more than to save a few dollars and throw the leftovers in the trash. Costco is currently offering some of its deepest discounts since the beginning of the year. There are at least 3 items on this list where, if you are buying them at a regular grocery store, you are paying double the price for no extra benefit. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. 1. Kirkland Signature Ultra Clean HE Laundry Detergent Packs. A $6 discount might sound small until you do the math. At $23.99 for 152 packs, each load costs less than 16 cents. Meanwhile, a similar quantity of Tide Pods at a standard supermarket usually runs between 30 and 35 cents per load. For a family doing 5 to 7 loads a week, the savings add up quickly. These feature catch and release technology, which lifts stains and locks them in the water so they don't redeposit onto your clothes during the rinse cycle. The packs dissolve completely in both cold and hot water, so you don't have to worry about residue on your fabrics or buildup in the drum. The Reddit community considers this $6 sale extremely rare and short-term, making it well worth stocking up on this month. 2. Gatorade Thirst Quencher Variety Pack. When summer temperatures hit 95 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, Gatorade becomes essential. This variety pack is currently limited to 4 cases per membership at many warehouses because parents are buying them so fast for youth sports teams. This purchase limit is the clearest sign of the product's massive popularity. This 28-bottle pack is currently $15.99 after a $4 discount from the original price of $19.99. That breaks down to about 57 cents per bottle, compared to $2.50 at a vending machine. The pack includes a mix of orange, fruit punch, and lemon lime flavors, allowing the whole family to stay hydrated without getting bored. 3. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen, SPF 70. A single bottle of Neutrogena Ultra Sheer at major pharmacy chains runs between $11 and $13. This month, Costco is selling a 3-bottle combo for $16.99, which is a $5 discount from the original price of $21.99. Essentially, you are getting 3 bottles for the price of 1.5 elsewhere. But the price isn't the only reason this is worth mentioning. The dry touch technology allows the cream to absorb quickly, leaving a clean, non-greasy finish. It also uses Helioplex technology for broad-spectrum protection against both UVA and UVB rays. The formula is non-comedogenic, so it won't clog pores and can be used on both the face and body. This large 3-bottle set is enough for a family to use comfortably through 2 to 3 months of summer. Don't skip this one. It is one of the best bargains at Costco this week and a must-have for every household. 4. Kleenex Ultra Soft Facial Tissue. Kleenex Ultra Soft is a favorite for many due to its ultra-soft 3-ply structure. It doesn't leave behind lint and is gentle on the nose, even with frequent use during allergy or flu season. This is a significant step up from budget tissues that often cause skin irritation. This 12-pack is currently $19.99, down $4.50 from the original price of $24.49. That is enough to place a box in every room, from the living room to the bedroom and even the car, without worrying about running out mid-season. This discount often prompts customers to buy 2 or more packs because it's an essential item that will definitely be used. 5. Kirkland Signature Household Surface Wipes. What I like most about this product isn't just its antibacterial power, but how it eliminates a cleaning process that many people make more complicated than necessary. Instead of spraying glass cleaner and wiping, then spraying kitchen cleaner, waiting and wiping again, you just pull out one sheet and wipe. It kills 99.9% of bacteria in 15 seconds and contains no chlorine bleach, making it safe for most household surfaces. You get 304 wipes for $11.99 after a $3 instant rebate applied at the register. That's less than 4 cents per wipe, and you don't need to do any extra paperwork to get that price. 6. Kirkland Signature Daily Multi-USP. The USP certification on this label is more important than any marketing description. It is an independent third-party confirmation that the actual contents of the pill match what is written on the label. This is why users trust Kirkland Daily Multi as much as Centrum, despite the significantly lower price. Not all vitamin products pass this inspection because it requires the manufacturer to open their facilities for third-party audits. This 500-count bottle is currently $14.99, down $4 from the original $18.99. That is nearly a year-and-a-half's supply for one person. It calculates to less than 3 cents a day for a full spectrum of vitamin D3, C, K, zinc, B vitamins, calcium, and lutein in a single tablet. Costco is also having a massive sale on a frozen food item that is incredibly convenient because the pieces never stick together in a giant block. 7. Kirkland Signature Frozen Tail-on Shrimp. The 31 to 40 count size is the most popular choice for home cooks. These are large enough not to get lost in a pot, but not so big that they overwhelm other ingredients. These come fully peeled and deveined, so they can go from the freezer to the pan after just a few minutes of thawing in cold water. The individually quick frozen technology allows you to grab exactly the amount you need without defrosting the whole bag. The shrimp retain their natural sweetness and firm texture, unlike lower-quality frozen shrimp that can become mushy. This 2-pound bag is currently $13.49, a $3.50 discount from the original $16.99. When you compare this to buying fresh shrimp at the market and processing them yourself, the choice is obvious. 8. Kirkland Signature Organic Extra Virgin Olive Oil. The emerald green color and herbal aroma of this oil are evidence of its high-quality cold-pressed production. Many famous chefs on the Food Network have confirmed that Costco's organic olive oil is comparable in quality to expensive imports from Italy or Greece that cost twice as much elsewhere. This 67.6 fluid ounce bottle is $20.99 after a $4 discount from the original $24.99. It will last a family that cooks regularly for months. When you break down the cost per use, it becomes an easy decision. 9. Wonderful Pistachios Roasted and Salted. Whenever Wonderful Pistachios has a $4 deal at Costco, you'll notice the nut aisle gets much more crowded. I find that observation more convincing than any review because it reflects real shopping behavior. This 3-pound bag is down from $18.99 to $14.99 in the current coupon cycle, a price you don't often see for the top pistachio brand on the market. These California-grown nuts are consistently large and easy to peel. They are perfectly roasted with just enough sea salt. A 3-pound bag is perfect for entertaining guests, snacking during a movie, or taking on a camping trip. The next item looks like a three-colored gem with a liquid core, but its real power is making burnt kitchen stains disappear. 10. Finish Quantum Ultimate. Bosch and Whirlpool officially recommend Finish Quantum because it directly affects cleaning performance and machine longevity. The three-chamber design handles everything at once: a gel to cut grease, a powder to scrub tough stains, and a power ball to prevent hard water spots. You don't even need to pre-rinse your dishes, even if food has been sitting on them overnight. This 82-count box is currently $15.49, down $4.50 from the original $19.99. That's less than 19 cents per wash cycle. The wrapper dissolves completely in water. Just toss it into the detergent compartment and start the machine. 11. Starbucks French Roast. If you buy a cup at Starbucks every morning, you are paying $5 to $6 for about 12 to 14 grams of ground coffee. Meanwhile, this 2.5-pound bag is $18.49 after a $5.50 discount from $23.99. It contains 2.20 pounds of Arabica beans, enough to make hundreds of cups at home for less than 20 cents each. This is the deepest discount for this product at Costco so far this year. French Roast is the brand's darkest roast. The beans have a shiny, oily sheen and offer a characteristic smoky aroma with almost no acidity. It is perfect for those who prefer a bold, traditional flavor and works well with everything from a French press to an espresso machine or cold brew. 12. Kirkland Signature Premium Cotton Bath Towels, 30 inches by 58 inches. The first time you pick one up, you'll notice it's significantly heavier than a standard towel. This is due to the thick density of the combed Greek cotton fibers. The OECO Tech certification guarantees it is free from harmful substances, making it safe for sensitive skin and children. At $7.99 each after a $2 discount from $9.99, many shoppers buy 4 to 6 at a time in various colors like white, gray, and blue to refresh their entire linen closet. That is why this product has consistently landed on best white towels lists in interior design magazines for years. The next item is used by bars to create elegant pink summer cocktails, and it's currently on sale in a massive, low-priced combo. 13. Ocean Spray Cran Grape. Most juices at the supermarket use apple juice concentrate as a base to save money, but Ocean Spray uses real cranberry and Concord grape juice with no added sugar or preservatives. This 2-bottle combo totals nearly 202.8 fluid ounces for $8.99 after a $3 discount from $11.99. It provides 100% of your daily vitamin C and is rich in natural antioxidants. It's a great value for a family that wants a healthy option on hand. 14. Vital Proteins Collagen Peptides. I understand why people are skeptical of collagen powders because the market is flooded with low-quality products sold at high prices. Vital Proteins is different because it uses hydrolyzed collagen from grass-fed, pasture-raised bovine hides. It is broken down into easily absorbable peptides and includes vitamin C and hyaluronic acid to boost internal collagen synthesis. This 24-ounce tub is $25.99 after a $6 discount from $31.99. That is a savings of over $15 compared to Sephora or drugstores. The powder is completely odorless and tasteless, so you can mix it into your morning coffee or smoothie without changing the flavor. 15. Bounty Advanced Paper Towels. When you're frying fish and oil splatters all over the kitchen, or a child knocks over a glass of juice onto the carpet, this isn't the time to be stingy with paper towels, and that's exactly the situation Bounty Advanced is made for. Its absorbent weave quickly absorbs and retains liquid instead of letting it spread further. And more importantly, the paper doesn't tear halfway through when soaked, unlike cheaper paper towels. The Select A-size design allows you to tear half a sheet for just a small wipe, and the large 12-roll pack equivalent to about 30 regular rolls is now $19.99 after a $4.30 discount from $24.29, enough to comfortably last you half a year without worrying about running out. The next item is labeled as breakfast, but it's the one people most often sneak out of the pantry for a midnight snack. 16. Kellogg's Fruit Loops. For those who grew up in America, Fruit Loops is synonymous with childhood summer mornings. And this box at $7.99 after a $3 discount from $10.99 is the quickest answer to the question, what are the kids having for breakfast this summer? Packaged in 2 separate pouches inside a large box, it keeps the cereal crisp and prevents it from getting soggy before it's finished. a practical detail that's more important than you might think when buying in bulk. With added B vitamins, vitamin C, iron, and zinc, it's not a nutritionally empty breakfast as many might believe. And $7.99 for this huge box is a price parents often put on the cart without a second thought. 17. Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. After a day in the summer sun, skin can get dehydrated in a way that standard lotions can't fix. Cetaphil solves this with a dermatologist-recommended formula combining niacinamide, panthenol, and glycerin to repair the skin barrier from within. It is fragrance-free and non-comedogenic, making it suitable for the face and body for everyone from adults to children. The combo of a 20-ounce jar and a 4-ounce tube is $15.49 after a $4.50 discount from $19.99. This is a Costco exclusive. You won't find this specific packaging at CVS or Walgreens. The 4-ounce tube is especially convenient for travel or a beach bag. 18. Listerine Antiseptic Cool Mint. The Dental Association ADA certifies Listerine Cool Mint, and that's what sets it apart from most other mouthwashes on the market, because the ADA doesn't grant certification based on marketing, but on clinical evidence of its ability to control plaque and gingivitis. Its 4 natural essential oils, thymol, eucalyptol, menthol, and methyl salicylate, kill 99.9% of bacteria in just 30 seconds and provide long-lasting fresh breath. A combo of 2 bottles totaling 100.1.4 fluid ounces at $12.49 after a $3.50 discount from $15.99 is enough for the whole family to use for months. And it's the kind of product you'll use more regularly when you have it at home than buying smaller bottles and then restocking when it runs out. Before you crank the AC to the max after coming in from the heat, grab this hidden gem at Costco and put it next to your bed for a cool night's sleep. 19. OmniBreeze 38-inch Tower Fan. Summer electricity bills skyrocket because the AC has to cool the whole house. This tower fan is a practical solution. Its 600 cubic feet per minute airflow covers 200 square feet, which is enough to cool a bedroom or office without running the central HVAC system. It is currently $29.99, down $10 from $39.99. It features Wi-Fi connectivity for control via an app, Alexa, or Google Home. It also has an internal temperature sensor that automatically adjusts fan speed and a night mode that silences beeps. With over 1,800 4.4-star reviews on the Costco website, it is unbeatable at this price point. 20. Kevin's Cilantro Lime Chicken. With 160 calories, 20 grams of protein, and only 3 grams of carbs per 5-ounce serving, the keto and paleo communities are all over this $5 coupon. It is rare to find a prepared meal with such clean macros that actually tastes good. The chicken is cooked sous vide to stay tender and juicy, and the sauce uses real cilantro and lime juice without artificial flavors. Down from $14.99 to $9.99, this 32-ounce pack provides nearly a kilogram of fully cooked chicken. You can have dinner for 2 or 3 people ready in just 5 minutes. This is why it's always a top seller when it goes on sale. 21. Barilla Pasta Variety Pack. Barilla pasta is made from 100% durum semolina wheat, which helps it hold its shape and reach a perfect al dente texture. This 7-pound variety pack is $7.99 after a $2 discount from $9.99. That means the starch for a family meal costs less than $1. The variety pack includes different shapes to match different sauces, penne for thick sauces and spaghetti for lighter ones. Its long shelf life makes it an ideal pantry staple. 22. Amalu Aged White Cheddar Chicken Burgers. Amy Lou solves the worry of time-consuming BBQ preparation with patties that are flame-grilled before packaging, retaining their signature smoky flavor. Simply place them on the grill for a few minutes to heat and melt the cheese. Organic, antibiotic-free chicken, combined with aged white cheddar cheese and caramelized onions, creates a superior, rich flavor. Each patty contains 19 grams of protein and only 1 gram of added sugar, ideal for those on a diet. Reduced by $4 from $14.99 to $10.99, this is an excellent deal for such high-quality ingredients. If you want the sweetness of chocolate without a massive sugar crash, this nut-filled snack is exactly what you need. 23. Kind Bars Variety Pack. At gas stations or convenience stores, a single Kind bar can cost $2 to $2.50. This 22-bar box is $12.99 after a $4.50 discount from $17.49, making it about 40% cheaper than buying individually. This price gap is why Costco limits members to 5 boxes. Small shop owners often try to buy them in bulk to resell. The box includes 3 flavors: dark chocolate nuts and sea salt, peanut butter dark chocolate, and caramel almond and sea salt. The main ingredients are whole nuts with a low glycemic index providing steady energy. They are perfect for work, the car, or hiking. 24. 32 degrees men's cool tee. The cooling fabric from 32 degrees pulls heat away from the body, providing instant relief even in 95-degree weather. The fabric features 4-way stretch and is naturally wrinkle-resistant, so the shirts look neat all day without ironing. A 3-pack is $9.99 after a $3 discount from $12.99, which is just over $3 per shirt. Additionally, Costco is currently running a Buy More, Save More promotion on apparel. Buy 5 items and save an extra $20, or buy 10 items and save $50. If you use this tip, the actual price per shirt drops well below $3. 25. Mohawk All-Purpose Rubber Floor Mat. Garage concrete floors or home gym wood floors get scratched and cracked over time from the constant pressure of weights or equipment, and this half-inch rubber mat absorbs that impact in a way that thinner fabric or foam mats can't. Made from 100% recycled U.S. tire rubber, its durability is virtually limitless. It won't crumble or crack under heavy pressure, and it withstands all weather conditions. Priced at $15.99 after a $3 discount from $18.99, about 1/3 the price at sporting goods showrooms, this mat is shared by the DIY home improvement community as the cheapest way to build a home gym without hiring professional floor installers. 26. Green Pan 5-quart stainless steel sauté pan. The trend of abandoning Teflon-coated non-stick pans on TikTok Kitchen isn't a fleeting hype. It's based on scientific evidence that the coating degrades at high temperatures and releases toxic compounds. This is why stainless steel pan sales at Costco have surged recently. The Green Pan addresses this need with its professional 3-layer construction. A pure aluminum core sandwiched between 2 stainless steel layers ensures even heat distribution across the surface without creating localized hotspots that can cause burning. From $34.99 down to $24.99 after a $10 discount, the 5-quart high-sided pan is wide enough to flip large quantities of food and is oven-safe, complete with a tempered glass lid with a vent. These last 3 products, while maintaining their original price, are must-have cooling treats for this month's BBQ parties. 27. Jonga Sliced Napa Cabbage Kimchi. Kimchi is sweeping through American Costco shopping carts thanks to medical research on gut health. The product is traditionally fermented without heat pasteurization to preserve the active lactic acid bacteria, a stark contrast to industrially produced kimchi, which destroys these beneficial bacteria. At a stable price of $8.99, even without this month's sale, it's still a great deal for the quality probiotics you get compared to the expensive kimchi jars at supermarkets. 28. Azuma Gourmet Seaweed Salad. Opening the box immediately releases the aroma of toasted sesame oil, and when you pick up a piece of seaweed seasoned with a sweet, sour, and slightly salty dressing, the crunchy texture explodes in your mouth in a way that ordinary salads don't. This is a ready-to-eat snack that requires no preparation, and the 1.75-pound container at $10.99 is significantly cheaper per weight compared to smaller jars at supermarkets. The high iodine content in seaweed supports thyroid function, and it's very low in calories and has almost 0 carbohydrates, making it suitable for most diets. It's popular as an appetizer, a topping for poke bowls, or mixed with sliced cucumbers. 29. President Feta Cheese. Whole blocks of feta cheese can dry out and require a lot of cutting. President Feta pre-shredded cheese solves all the problems. Simply open the lid, sprinkle directly for 2 seconds, and seal tightly to maintain freshness. The characteristic salty taste combined with the tangy acidity of feta adds a touch of flavor to Greek salads, scrambled eggs, or baked goods without needing additional seasoning. The 24-ounce box, priced at a steady $7.39, is a worthwhile option even without a sale this month, thanks to the consistent quality and flavor from the renowned President brand. Today's sale only lasts for a few more days, and some products have limited purchase quantities. If you see anything on this list that matches your needs, Now is the time to act, not to bookmark and forget.
Costco is running a ton of incredible deals that you won't want to miss. Some name brand items are so deeply discounted that they are being snatched up before employees can even get them onto the shelves. Get a big cart ready, because this video is going to completely change the way you shop. You'd be awesome if you like this video. 1. Sonos Arc Ultra Premium Soundbar. Sonos almost never goes on sale at any other retailer, which is exactly why tech enthusiasts keep a close eye on Costco's shelves every summer. This exclusive bundle includes the soundbar, a genuine wall mount worth $80, and your choice of a $60 Apple or SiriusXM gift card. When you add it all up, your actual savings, compared to buying everything separately, exceed $240, not just the $100 discount shown on the tag. Originally $999.99, Costco has slashed $100 off to bring it down to $899.99. With all the included accessories, this is a value you simply won't find elsewhere right now. 2. Sonos Era 100 Smart Speaker. I'll be blunt about why $349.99 at Costco is still a better decision than buying at the same price elsewhere. Costco's return policy on electronics is something the price elsewhere can't match. And with a $350 vacuum cleaner, that's a real, invisible discount if you encounter problems in the first year. The automatic detangling head for hair and pet fur without manual handling is something anyone with long-haired dogs or cats will understand immediately. And the suction power on thick carpets is something a cordless machine can't replace. 3. HP Color LaserJet Pro MFP3301. The segment of color laser multifunction printers typically ranges from $500 and up, and that's why this one's original price of $499.99 doesn't seem special until you see the $100 off to $399.99. A threshold under $400 for an HP Color Laser multifunction printer is virtually non-existent anywhere else at this time. It boasts a speed of 26 pages per minute and automatic duplex printing, but more importantly, the laser won't clog its print heads when left unused for extended periods. Anyone who's ever left an inkjet printer out all summer, only to find it won't print, will understand why that's important. At 1/3 the price of the big brands, let's see if this 24-hour cooling duo is actually as legendary as they say. 4. Reduce Cold 1 24-ounce tumbler. Stanley and Yeti sell similar ones for $35 to $45. And if you compare their 24-hour cold retention capabilities under everyday use, there isn't much of a significant difference. This set of two 24-ounce double-wall vacuum-insulated bottles with a 3-mode lid is originally priced at $19.99, now discounted by $6 to $13.99 for both, or $6.99 each. The 2026 version features updated pastel and ombre colors, addressing the reviewer's criticism of the previous version's color scheme, and the size fits perfectly in car cup holders, a more practical detail than you might think for everyday use. 5. Dyson Ball Animal 3 Upright Vacuum. The current price of $349.99 is consistent both online and in warehouse, but I'll tell you why buying it here is still the better move. Costco's return policy on electronics provides peace of mind that a standard retail price doesn't cover. For a $349 vacuum, this is a real, invisible discount if you have problems in the first year. The cleaning head features an integrated comb that automatically removes wrapped hair and pet fur, which is a lifesaver for pet owners. Additionally, the raw suction power on thick carpets is something a cordless vacuum simply cannot match. 6. OmniBreeze 38-inch Oscillating Tower Fan. One thing to note before we get into this product. Buying online costs $39.99, but adding a $10 shipping fee means the entire discount is lost. The original price at the warehouse is $39.99, discounted by $10 to $29.99. And that price is only valid if you go to the warehouse in person. $29.99 for a 38-inch tower fan with a room temperature sensor and virtually silent operation is something other budget tower fans can't compete with. Having it in your bedroom on a summer night without hearing the fan is a minor detail until you actually use it for a night. If you're still using the kind of socks that rip at the toes or stretch out after a few uses, switch to this Costco set immediately. 7. K-Bell Ladies No-Show Socks. This is a 10-pack of no-show socks featuring silicone heel grips. Originally $9.99, they are now $2 off at $7.99, which is just 80 cents per pair. The problem with cheap no-show socks isn't usually the fabric, it's the heel slipping down after 10 steps. The silicone padding keeps them perfectly in place. Socks are a consumable item, and buying 10 pairs at 80 cents each is a much more practical decision than buying 2 expensive pairs and having to replace them in 3 months. The cotton blend fabric doesn't lose its shape after machine washing, which is a small but vital detail. 8. Kirkland Signature Polarized Sunglasses. 60% is the biggest percentage discount on the entire list today, with the original price of $24.99 now down $15 to $9.99. Truly high-quality polarized glasses under $10 are virtually non-existent on the market, as comparable models from name brands typically cost between $30 and $50 without proper polarized lenses. Polarized lenses help soothe the eyes and improve visibility in bright sunlight during long drives or fishing, something regular UV glasses can't do. At $9.99, you can buy several pairs to keep everywhere without fear of losing or scratching them. 9. Kirkland Signature Ladies Active Skirts. The pickleball craze is causing one specific type of clothing to sell out across Costco warehouses: the Active Skirt. It features a flexible A-line skirt on the outside with built-in shorts underneath, made of high-stretch fabric with a small pocket for balls or a phone. Originally $14.99, it's now $3 off at $11.99. At that price, for an outfit you can wear to play pickleball and then go for a walk without changing, there is absolutely nothing to complain about. Sizes small and medium are disappearing fast at many locations, so don't wait for the next trip if you see your size. As it turns out, this is the snack that helps keto and carnivore dieters crush their carb cravings without ruining their physique. 10. Teton Waters Ranch, 100% grass-fed beef, polished sausage. Nitrites and nitrates are 2 preservatives that anyone who reads food labels knows to avoid. Teton replaces them entirely with celery juice for natural preservation according to FDA standards. This isn't just a marketing claim, it's a genuinely different production process. You can taste it immediately when grilled. The grass-fed beef is richer, the casing is perfectly snappy, and it lacks the harsh, salty aftertaste of typical sausages. Originally $17.99, it is currently $4 off at $13.99. The keto and carnivore communities are stocking up on these because grass-fed, nitrite-free options rarely see such deep discounts. 11. Cascade Mountain Tech Ultralight Collapsible Cot. This frame can support up to 320 pounds, yet it's light enough to fit in your trunk. It unfolds in 30 seconds, and the canvas stays flat without sagging. At $54.99, after a $15 discount from $69.99, this is a price point that comparable camping cots rarely reach. Beyond camping, the use cases are broader than you might think. It's a great temporary bed when moving into a new home, or an extra spot for unexpected guests without spending money on a sofa bed. The car camping community is buzzing about this model because it folds flat and doesn't take up much space. 12. Lifetime 6-foot folding picnic table. Lifetime is the #1 brand for outdoor plastic furniture for one simple reason: they don't make cheap stuff. This uses industrial-grade, high-density polyethylene and a powder-coated steel frame that is completely resistant to UV rays, rain, and sun. The tabletop includes a built-in umbrella hole and folds flat for convenience. It is currently $40 off, dropping from $179.99 to just $139.99 for a product that will last a decade. Cleaning is incredibly easy. Just spray it with a hose. Homestay owners and families with large backyards often buy these immediately because Lifetime rarely offers discounts this deep. The next item is so compact you could hide it on a tree branch or a fence. I bet no thief would ever spot it. 13. Ring stick-up cam battery. 3 rechargeable full HD 1080p cameras that run wirelessly, are waterproof, have two-way audio, and are managed via a smartphone app, all for $169.99 after a $30 discount from $199.99. This price is significantly cheaper than buying them individually, but what I want to emphasize more is the versatility of this kit. No drilling or complicated wiring is required. A single charge lasts for months, and when moving, you can simply take it with you. It's perfect for renters to install at the front door to deter package theft, or in the garage or backyard for remote monitoring while away on summer vacation, without leaving any visible signs of drilling. 14. HTH 3-inch chlorine tablets for pool sanitization. Just like the OmniBreeze fan, this is an item you must buy at the warehouse. Buying online costs an extra $15 in shipping fees for bulky chemical goods. That means it's $119.99 in-store versus $134.99 online. This 40-pound bucket contains slow-dissolving 3-inch chlorine tablets. One tablet treats 10,000 gallons of water, and the bucket features a child safety locking lid. Buying the large tub while it's $30 off is the only way to control pool maintenance costs all summer long without constantly running out to buy small packs. 15. Luis Grupegui Muga, Rioja Crianza Tempranillo, 750 milliliters. Tasting Table recently voted this the best buy wine in the entire Costco chain for summer 2026. An $8 discount, taking it from $18.69 down to $10.69, a 42% drop, explains why wine lovers are buying it by the case. This Spanish Tempranillo from the Rioja region is highly rated by wine enthusiasts. It features smooth tannins with notes of raspberry and oak and low acidity. Finding a quality Rioja Crianza for just $10.69 is extremely rare anywhere else. Drinking soda every day, but your waistline is getting smaller. Costco is clearing out inventory on this strange beverage. 16. Olipop Soda Variety Pack. Buying them individually costs $2.19 a can, or about $33 for 15 cans. Costco is selling the same quantity for $18.99 after a $5 discount from $23.99, which is $1.27 a can, and saves you over $14 compared to buying them individually. Olipop is a prebiotic soda with fiber, low in sugar, naturally sweet, and doesn't cause a sugar crash like traditional carbonated soft drinks. The 3 flavors, strawberry vanilla, raspberry sorbet, and Shirley Temple, are all summery. And if you're looking to try one for the first time, this is the most cost-effective way to test it out. 17. Edward Mark Chocolatier Strawberry Shortcake Bites. There is a notable market signal for this product that you don't see with every deal. This promotion has been extended multiple times because the product sells so fast. That is the kind of social proof no marketing campaign can manufacture. Only real people buying it and coming back for more can do that. This 20-ounce bag features crunchy cookies coated in strawberry cream white chocolate, with real freeze-dried strawberry pieces inside. The flavor is a perfect balance of sweet and tart. It's $7.99 after a $3.30 discount from $11.29 for 20 ounces of gourmet snacks. 18. iRobot Roomba Combo J5 Plus. This Costco bundle includes the iRobot Roomba J5 Plus with smart AI that avoids charging cables, shoes, and pet waste. It comes with the Clean Base automatic dirt disposal dock that holds up to 60 days of dust. The price has been slashed by $120 to just $379.99 for the entire system, which is currently the best deal available. This self-emptying dock is worth every penny because it completely frees up your hands. At other retailers, you often have to pay $100 to $150 extra for this accessory, or you're stuck manually emptying the dustbin every few days. The next product is something many people buy once and never buy again, not because they're bored of it, but for the exact opposite reason. 19. Vitamix E320 Explorian Blender. Vitamix is renowned for its classic durability, thanks to its 2.2 horsepower motor and laser-cut steel blades, which smoothly blend ice, nuts, and frozen fruit in seconds and self-clean in just 60 seconds. The bundle at Costco includes two 20-ounce individual blending cups with lids for on-the-go use, which would cost extra if purchased separately. Priced at $299.99 after a $100 discount from $399.99, the cost per year is significantly lower than that of $80 blenders that need replacing every 2 years. 20. Kirkland Signature 6-piece Pima Cotton Sheet Set. These are 680 thread count Pima cotton sheets featuring grip-on cooling technology. This is a combination that 5-star hotels usually charge $150 to $200 for. At $54.99 after a $15 discount from $69.99 for a 6-piece set, fitted sheet, flat sheet, and 4 pillowcases, the value is clear. The moment you lie down in an air-conditioned room, you'll realize this isn't just a marketing claim. It has a 4.8-star rating from tens of thousands of members because it doesn't pill or fade after hundreds of washes. King sizes are only $10 more than queens. 21. Sony WH-1000XM5 Premium Noise-Canceling Headphones. The price is $60 lower than other retail channels right now, and the Costco bundle includes a sturdy travel case and a fast-charging cable that you often have to buy separately elsewhere. With 8 microphones controlled by AI noise cancellation, a 30-hour battery life, and a speak-to-chat feature that automatically pauses music when you talk, the Sony XM5 remains the top choice for office workers. The price of these headphones usually fluctuates seasonally, and $319.99 with all the accessories is a better deal than you'll find during most of the year. Love fresh juice at home but hate the nightmare of cleaning those complicated filters? Switch to this right now. 22. Ninja Neverclog Cold Press Juicer. The Neverclog name isn't just empty marketing. It's a technical commitment from Ninja. This machine won't get jammed when juicing high-fiber vegetables like celery or kale, thanks to its high-torque motor and updated auger. This solves the most annoying flaw of older models. It operates quietly, is easy to rinse under the faucet, and comes with 2 filters to customize the pulp level. At $99.99 after a $30 discount from $129.99, it sits under that psychological $100 threshold. If you're currently buying $8 to $10 cold-pressed juices at a shop, this machine pays for itself in less than a month. 23. SanDisk 2TB Extreme Portable SSD. This device offers 1,050 megabytes per second read speeds via USB-C, an IP55 water and dust resistance rating, and 2-meter drop protection, all in a palm-sized device with a carabiner loop. It's $119.99 after a $30 discount from $149.99 for 2 terabytes. Tech hunters will know this is a steal, as the market price rarely drops below $130. However, not everyone needs it. This device is specifically for people editing 4K video, shooting raw photos, or needing large backups while traveling. If you only store basic office documents, a cheap USB drive is enough, and spending $119 would be a waste of money. 24. Starbucks Cold and Crafted Oatmeal Coffee. If you buy a Starbucks coffee every morning, you're spending nearly $150 a month. These 12 bottles of cold brew oat milk are $17.49 after a $4.50 discount from $21.99, or $1.46 a bottle, and each bottle is a morning without lines or driving to the cafe. Cold brew is less acidic than hot coffee, so it's gentler on the stomach. It's plant-based and low in sugar, and it refrigerates in 30 seconds. Costco is limiting each case to 5 and placing them in the center aisle. This signals that this is an item they know will sell out quickly. Want to give your kids juice pouches, but afraid they're full of high-fructose corn syrup? Get to Costco and grab this 100% pure variety pack. 25. Capri Sun Variety Pack. The price is $10.99 for 40 pouches, and that number effectively ends any debate about price. It features the 3 flavors kids love most: fruit punch, Pacific cooler, and strawberry kiwi. More importantly, it is 100% natural juice with no high fructose corn syrup and no artificial colors or flavors. This is the first thing health-conscious moms look for on the label, and Capri Sun is one of the few brands that meets that criteria at a budget price. Whether for summer camp, lunchboxes, or the park, 40 pouches will disappear faster than you think. 26. Kellogg's Special K Red Berries. Special K Red Berries is a cereal line that's been around for decades and needs no introduction. But this giant 43-ounce double box is exclusive to Costco because other grocery stores don't sell this size. At $6.99 after a $3 discount from $9.99 for 43 ounces of whole wheat cereal mixed with freeze-dried whole berries, this is a price you'd never reach buying individual boxes at a regular supermarket. Rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, but extremely low in fat, it's perfect with cold milk in the morning or mixed with yogurt and nuts for a late-night snack. 27. Monster Energy Ultra Variety Pack. At gas stations and regular grocery stores, a single can of Monster Ultra costs about $2.75. 24 cans at that price would be $66. Costco is selling the same amount for $30.99 after a $7 discount from $37.99. That's just $1.29 per can. If you or someone in your house drinks Monster regularly, this is simple math. The Ultra White, Ultra Paradise, and Ultra Watermelon flavors in this pack are all 0 sugar and 0 calorie, but still packed with caffeine and B vitamins. Costco is limiting this to 5 cases per customer, and you'll see plenty of these in carts this summer. The next item is what helps stop nail breakage and keep skin glowing after just 1 month. 28. Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails Gummies. The reason this has been a top seller across the entire Costco chain for years isn't just the price, it's the gummy form. It sounds simple, but most people who buy supplements quit after a few weeks because swallowing large capsules is unpleasant or they just forget. These delicious strawberry-flavored gummies are something you actually look forward to eating every day. Each serving contains 2,500 micrograms of biotin, along with vitamin C and E. The 250-count bottle lasts nearly 4 months. At $11.99 after a $4 discount from $15.99, it costs less than $3 a month for a beauty routine that works from the inside out. 29. Crest 3D White Advanced. This set includes 5 large tubes for the whole family to use all year. It's $12.49 after a $4.50 discount from $16.99. Per tube, it's about half the price of buying them individually at CVS or Walgreens. Crest 3D White is the #1 teeth whitening brand because of the results. It removes up to 90% of surface stains after 5 days of use, prevents new stains, and protects enamel. Daily tea and coffee drinkers will notice the biggest difference. This is a must-buy item because it never goes to waste. 30. Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash. The summer heat combined with constant air conditioning is the fastest way to dry out your skin. These 3 24-ounce bottles feature a sulfate-free micro-moisture formula that provides 24-hour deep hydration. You will thank yourself for buying this before you actually need it. The price is $14.49 after a $4.50 discount from $18.99 for a total of 72 ounces. When you divide the cost across months of use for the whole family, the cost per use is so low, there's no reason not to buy it. 1 pack lasts all year, and it works out to just a few cents per giant roll. No wonder this aisle at Costco is always crowded. 31. Kirkland Signature Create-A-Size Paper Towels. This case includes 12 big rolls with perforations that let you tear off exactly the size you need. The paper is strong, absorbent, and doesn't leave lint behind when wiping wet surfaces. The original price of $22.99 is down by $4 to $18.99. Each big roll is twice as long as a standard grocery store roll, meaning you're getting much more than the 12-roll count suggests. Costco limits this to 2 cases per customer. Almost every cart has one, not because of advertising, but because once you use Kirkland paper towels, it's hard to go back to any other brand. 32. Tide Pods Ultra Oxy. 1 capsule for a large load dissolves completely in both cold and hot water and combines 4 functions: cleaning, stain removal, brightening, and fragrance in a single capsule. $23.99 after a $6 discount from $29.99 for 104 capsules, enough for 3 to 4 months of laundry for a large family without needing to buy separate bleach. Costco limits each customer to 2 cases, and the $6 discount on the #1 laundry brand is reason enough to buy 2 cases today instead of coming back later. 33. Tommy Bahama Solar LED Landscape Lights. Tommy Bahama is a brand you often see at high-end resorts, and $39.99 for a set of 4 after a $10 discount from $49.99 doesn't reflect their usual brand value. The lights are completely solar-powered, automatically turning on at night and off at dawn, with no wires and no electricity costs. The warm yellow LED light shining through the glass lenses creates patterns of shadows on the ground at night that the product photos can't convey. Just place them along pathways, around the pool, or in a corner of the garden. That's all. Smart Costco shopping means buying exactly what you need in the right quantities to avoid waste. Filter out the most essential items from this list of 33 products to optimize your bill. Happy shopping and enjoy the savings.
Costco has plenty of deals on sale this week. One of them, I have to be honest, is $30 cheaper at Amazon. As for the rest, it's a completely different story. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. 1. Anker 521 Powerhouse Portable Power Station. Anker is replacing this entire line with a new touchscreen model, so Costco needs to clear the shelves before hurricane season hits the East Coast. As a result, the price has crashed from $219.99 to $139.97. The station features 6 output ports, including 2 standard USB-AC outlets and a pure sine wave inverter that protects CPAP machines during power outages. Before putting it in your cart, flip the box over and scan the barcode with Google Images. Amazon is still listing this exact model for $189.99. 2. Duracell 2,500 lumens Smart Rechargeable Flashlight 2-pack. This shipment arrived with a high percentage of short-charging cables incorrectly packaged in the boxes, forcing Costco to pressure the manufacturer into subsidizing the remaining stock. The listed price of $29.99 plummeted to a mere $14, indicating it was a clearance item. The anodized aluminum body is IPX4 waterproof, and the 2,500 lumen light illuminates a backyard from 150 feet away. A less noticed feature is the internal lithium battery, which can reverse charge phones via the auxiliary USB-A port in emergencies. 3. Braun Series 8 Shaver. Braun just announced a new AI chip for recognizing beard density, and the Series 8 was immediately flagged as a Death Star to clear the way. The price dropped from $169.99 to $99.97, while Target still sells the stripped-down version for $145. The 40-degree rotating shaving head follows the jawline closely without irritating the skin. The included charging dock automatically dispenses alcohol solution to clean, lubricate, and dry the blades after each use, eliminating the need for manual intervention. The next product is something I recommend everyone keep in their trunk. Not just because it's cheap, but because its steel can do what the cheap sets at Home Depot can't. 4. Crescent 85-piece Professional Tool Set. Crescent changed its case design to a composite style with metal latches, so the old plastic case sets were slashed by Costco to $19.97 from $29.99. The heat-treated chrome vanadium steel prevents stripping screw heads under heavy torque, and the oil-resistant rubber grips stay firm even when your hands are greasy. The case features intuitive organization, making it easy to find the right size in low light. Throw it in your trunk or garage cabinet to handle 90% of household repairs without wasting money on a handyman. 5. Sony WH-CH7 20N Noise-Canceling Headphones. Sony is killing off this wholesale exclusive model to sync production lines for the next-generation Ultra ANC chips. The price is down to $79.97 from $129.99, while Walmart is still at $109. The ultra-soft synthetic leather ear pads don't press hard against your temples, making the design perfect for those wearing reading glasses or hearing aids. The battery lasts 30 hours, enough for a transcontinental flight without charging. One honest point: the plastic frame is a bit thin. Don't bend it too aggressively. 6. CyberPower 6-Outlet Swivel Surge Protector. New UL standards this year require a next-gen automatic shutoff circuit, forcing CyberPower to recall the old design. Costco cut prices deep for a quick liquidation combo. $11.97 for the 2-pack, down from $19.99. Each unit has 6 AC outlets that swivel 90 degrees to avoid blocking other plugs when using large power bricks, 2 smart USB ports, and 1,200 joules of surge protection with a grounded LED status light. That's $5.98 per unit to protect your TV and PC from lightning during storm season. 7. Nespresso Vertuo. Next coffee and espresso maker. Nespresso is clearing stock to regain consumer trust after first-generation barcode reader errors. This Costco batch is the firmware-fixed version. The bundle price dropped from $189.99 to $119.97. Buying the machine and milk frother separately on the Nespresso website costs $229. That $100 difference is in your hands this week. The 7,000 RPM centrifusion technology creates thick, European standard crema, and the frother handles hot or cold milk in 60 seconds, almost silently. If you're cooking for the whole family and don't want to split it into 2 batches, the next item is worth a look this week. 8. Gourmia 7-quart large-capacity air fryer. Gourmia is preparing to launch a line with integrated remote monitoring cameras later this year, so this mechanical button model will have to be discontinued. Priced at $34.97 from $49.99, it's hard to find a 7-quart model under $35 on the market. The inner pot is large enough to hold a whole 5-pound chicken, and the frying basket has a PFOA-free non-stick coating. One honest point: the outer plastic casing easily attracts fingerprints and grease, requiring frequent wiping with a damp cloth. 9. Pyrex 12-piece glass food storage set. Pyrex changed its lids from traditional blue to smoky gray silicone, so Costco is liquidating the old lid stock for $14.97, down from $24.99. The glass containers inside are identical. Heat-resistant borosilicate glass that doesn't absorb odors or food stains and doesn't release toxins like plastic.